Hello! How are you? Welcome back. I apologise if I'm a little bit quieter today. My microphone arm decided to explode. Not what I really wanted at the start of the week, trying to get stuff done, but we're getting there. We're getting there. I've done a lot of good stuff for prep that's made up for it, so we've got the confidence in prep that's making up for my my lack of equipment. But I will say, my microphone is currently being held down by a lick and a prayer, and my handy dandy Wotan Forge by Nate at wotanforge.com, not .oz. I believe put the link in there for someone wearing the lovely merch. I have been trying to argue a new segment where Nate comes on at 5:30 in the morning and shows us his latest Wotan Forge project, and we can call it his morning wood, because he's on at 5:30. I really want it to happen because I like to think of myself as someone who would like to see Nate's morning wood as a segment.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You thought that was going to just be an us joke.
Morning
segments. Half five for this.
While Nate gets embarrassed, we will cover his face and Vinny's face, unfortunately, just based on the location, because look at this! We've got Emmeline! Isn't that sick? We've got a new artist working with us called Modelog. They're on Reddit, Twitter, stuff. Raph, you could put a link to their Twitter or something in the chat, and while everyone admires how gorgeous Emmeline is, this is going to be our new art, and hopefully artists for most of our NPCs and stuff going forward. We're really happy to be working with them. The drawing is sick. That Rapier sick. That fucking oh my god, boom, brain gone. But we're so happy to be working with them. It's going to be a delight. We have possibly another one with pretty good stuff. And I will say, they have been a pleasure to work with. When we sent the reference board, we got our first initial sketch in an hour and a half, and we had the finished project 19 hours later.
Holy shit.
19 hours later. So less than a 24. Now they said normally 2 to 3 days, but I think they're excited to start the project just as much as we were. It's sick. Take it in. We'll be posting this to all our social medias pretty much tomorrow or not. Let's be honest. I'm not good at posting to our socials. I will do it. I'll do it tomorrow because I end the stream at 2 a.m. for me. Okay. Now that Nate's hopefully gone a little bit less blushed from that, we can see his lovely face again, and Viddy hiding underneath pretending like he's not getting hit today. I mean Aurelian, sorry. I would never hit Viddy.
Wait, what do you mean?
Okay, if it's not evidently clear, I've been good on my caffeine cleanse, but the one day I get it is a Saturday, so we're going to get into this. New mechanic for today. Every time this party goes on a mission, an adventure, a quest, a trial of tribulation for the Tavis estate, I'm going to ask perhaps a player at random, or just do it myself if I feel up to the challenge, to roll me a D100 to see if they catch the attention of Lord Tavis. What's that guy's first name? Who knows? But
Lord, obviously.
Yeah, Lord. But no, one player at the table does know it.
Watch it be
I
wonder
who.
I wonder. Watch it be something like Landis or something. Lindis and Landis.
Lindis and Landis?
It's kind of funny.
So, Raph, as you are the member of the Tavis estate at the table, I do think it would be best if you're the one to make the first roll.
Hell yeah.
Can you give me a D100 to start us off?
It would be my pleasure, Des.
I like Suez's idea better. Bob Tavis.
Bob Tavis.
Not even Robert, it's just Bob.
I'm not suggesting Doug.
Robert Fitzgerald Tavis Jr.
Junior. Yep.
Junior.
Okay. Do you want me to tell you, Des, or just to
just DM it to me. I don't want everyone else to.
Yeah.
I want just me.
Oh, man. Plain.
So is getting the attention of Lord Tavis a good thing or a bad thing?
We don't
Yes.
know.
I've been explaining to everyone, I do a percentage scale relationship with all the NPCs for the players, and I break it down by person. So 50% is neutral. About 1% is they want to kill you. 100% is they would die for you. It really depends on your average among the party, and okay, thank you so much for that, Raph. So, as we open up, Venzeridon proper. Perhaps the last time we'll see this for a while, as you've been ushered out of the Tavis estate at the end of the dinner, getting ready to head to the stables. We open up on the streets of Venzeridon, the evening just gone. A dinner just had, to varying levels of success and death threats. The floor is yours.
Well, that was fun.
Late evening.
I'm gonna open up the note that Lo handed me at the end to make sure that it was one that I put there.
Yeah,
just remember which one. And I'm like, okay.
Do you remember which one? Do you need me to provide that for you?
I do not remember which one. Is it one? I assume it's one that I sent you. I very officially just like write up a little thing that says, "Hey, Ria sent this."
I think Des
That
said last week it was the one.
Thank you.
Perfect.
So, Des, just to go back to it, are we at the dinner table still?
No, you've been ushered
No, it's
out
like-
of the Tavis
We're
estate.
ushered out. Okay.
Been kicked out.
Emmeline's probably gone back to her quarters within the estate.
So everyone else is waiting outside for Emmeline.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Just to
like,
collect-
We're leaving.
Just,
I mean,
just
yawn.
no, just
This is
to
Emily's
collect all of the bits and pieces before she goes. But probably wouldn't be there immediately with the party.
Okay, so outside we have Leo, Ria, Ali, and Aurelian.
Well then, I suppose we're settling down before we leave. How much time do you think we have?
Who knows?
Emily.
Emmeline
So
seems
Emmeline-
efficient.
Emmeline's
He's with
just
us or he's not
gone
with us?
inside to get some of her gear.
Yeah.
You'll have like 5 minutes
Yeah.
before she's back out to you.
They said that we would know when, that Emmeline would know when we have to meet with the horse guy. So
Fair
Yeah.
enough.
it could
I
be
assumed
early,
we were-
late.
I assumed we were leaving now, but
Well,
Well, I mean, we
Okay.
are. We're just waiting on Emmeline. Or wait, do you mean leaving the city?
yeah,
We have to wait
Yeah.
for the horses.
that's
no,
right.
the horses are on the outside of.
No, we have to wait for the horses in the carriage. We have a meeting.
The carriage is taking us to the thing, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
once
Yeah,
we leave the
the
city.
stables
At
are
the-
within the
you have
city
a carriage that'll
limits,
bring you to the
Aurelian.
stables where you have to meet with someone who will give you your horses. And depending
the
on
North
how you
Gate.
talk to them, perhaps carriage and driver.
That's where I was confused because the horses are on the north side of Princeton.
Yeah, there's a northern exit to
the
Ventura where there's stables where you'll be getting your horses
Mhm.
and whatever. Remember, you also can do any last minute shopping. The shops in Vanzard are staying open late tonight. If there is anything you do want,
That's right. Yes.
Right.
Because we were given 30 gold.
each.
3 platinum.
Same thing.
Well,
Do we need any supplies?
Carol did make a rather good point. Potions would probably be a very good bet.
I was about to say exactly the same thing, Aurelian.
You also
we're
said
going
those
out-
are very expensive.
Well, expensive is a matter of perspective.
I don't know if we just lost Nate or.
No,
No.
we heard everything you said there.
No, he's here.
No,
Okay.
Yeah, no.
Maybe it's
We
just
got
me.
Nate. Maybe.
I wouldn't mind picking up some quick supplies if we have the time.
I
I
think
think
we
that
do.
would be a good choice. I could do a little bit of minor healing. So perhaps somebody who doesn't have magical capabilities, it would be better for them to have a potion.
Yeah. Maybe.
I like how there's one person in our party with no magical capabilities.
It'll be like
Um,
your trust system. If I go down, Leo will pick me up. If somebody else goes down, I'll go pick them up. If either of us or both of us go down, then Allie will come in with a potion. If Allie goes
I
down
can
Magic?
first, though.
I can also heal people. It's just not as powerful as the rest of yours, and it's not magical.
I can't heal people magically, but I do know my herbalism kit works well.
So I'd say about this minute,
Nice.
Emily, unless there's something you want to do within the estate. Yeah, she comes out, gear ready, very quickly for a chat again. She looks like that. Fucking
for reference, we have a reference
for
there.
reference, for reference.
It's so
Uh,
bloody good.
Yeah, and we're gonna have all of them.
Ali
pretty
will
soon.
take.
Last time
Ali will
I
take
was the
that.
hot woman, and now Raph gets to be the hot woman.
Hey, respect
Look, we
on
haven't
Alan.
seen Ria yet. We're gonna
Respect
get
on
that
Ali.
one done.
Raph has always been the hot woman, let's be honest.
It's
Yeah.
true, Raph is the hot woman.
True.
I'll
Definitely
take
the
that
hottest woman I've
tincture
seen.
Always
that
has
Ria
been,
gave
meme.
me.
Sorry, what'd you say?
I will take the tincture that Ria gave me.
Yep.
I think you said it gives me 1 temp HP, does?
Yeah.
Sweet. Is it tasty?
No.
So, Emmeline, what are you bringing in your pack or bag? We need to know what everybody has on their person.
You don't know what I have.
Well, probably don't need to know everything, but I am bringing basic supplies that we will need.
Well, we were just discussing potions.
Right. There's a question for you. Would I have potions from working at the Tavis estate or granted to me?
No, because you've been given a healthy stipend to get any
Yep.
supplies you need.
Yep. No, I was going to buy them now. Potions.
Do we have the time to go and grab them now?
I imagine we do this.
When's our meeting
Yes.
with the horse guy?
Hey, raiding with a party of 8. Welcome on in.
Oh, welcome.
Hello, hello, welcome.
Hey, come on. People have things to
Come
hydrate
on
with.
in.
Please hydrate with if you can. Let's see what were you guys up to?
I'll hydrate with coffee.
Reynos,
Shoot,
Cultist RPG. I'm gonna guess you're doing something to do with RPGs. You were playing D&D. I hope
They
it went
were
well.
doing D&D.
Yeah.
Tell us all about it.
Des, will I know when exactly the carriage is coming around and all that? And the meeting with the horse?
It's one of these things. It's pretty much it'll be open till you need it kind of vibe.
Yep.
And
Cool.
I will say thank you for
To
everything.
be fair,
you
they
just
told
dropped
us
a
like
follow
that we
there.
would have an appointment.
Well, I think time it might be of the essence.
We have the time to go shop for any essentials that we need. So, potions
always
and
leave it for
anything else.
I think potions is probably a good start. I wouldn't mind swinging by a blacksmith. I have a small purchase I wouldn't mind picking up as well.
That works well.
Right though.
Okay, so
Lead the way, Emily, please.
Emmeline,
Thank
where
you.
would you like to bring them first? Do you want to go Smith first, or do you want to go like general store potion vibe first?
Let's go to the general store potion vibe first.
Okay, so
I feel like that's where our money is going to be spent more.
okay, so you go to a place that's very commonly known as the Glowing Pipe. Just it's not the name it once originally had, but it's the name it's been given after all these years. It kind of just sits lazily in the northeastern kind of quarters of the city. Inside, it's very much so burning the midnight oil, kind of half asleep on the counter at this stage. You see a very much so like well dressed, getting a little older, getting bits of grey going through the hair. Older man, just kind of asleep on one arm, gotten a little bit more plump in his later years, but you can tell he probably had like it's built on a strong foundation, let's say. You would know this man to be known as Headley. He sees you all coming, he goes, "Oh, yes, well..."
Good evening, Headley.
Oh, Lady Emmeline, here on family business.
I suppose. This is a new group working for the Tavis family.
You're all last ones to come through, I hope. What can I do you for? I must apologise. The last group came through, got a fair bit of my supplies, but I still have a bit.
No, that is. Alright, just potions, I think, unless the rest of them were looking for something else, but I think potions. Healing potions, to be precise, but.
Yeah, he starts looking at the counters. I've got 3 left.
Perfect.
So
Alright.
50 gold apiece.
We'll take those.
50 gold apiece, alright.
Ali will
That
put
shouldn't
50
be
on.
an issue. She'll pull out 150 gold.
Oh. Okay.
Oh,
Cool.
Emily, make sure you get a receipt.
Oh,
That would not be necessary.
I'll send it to the
At least-
send it to the manor.
Yeah. Perfect.
It was very important that we got those, so I was just trying to remember.
No,
No, it is fine. It is a good reminder.
He taps a smaller ledger on his table, and you see I have the Tavis log running. So Salia comes and collects it every now and then.
Perfect. Is there anything anyone else wanted while we're here?
It's not something that I can use, but I was thinking that maybe we could pick up some nets.
Nets? Probably have some like fishing nets, or
For some very large fish.
Are you wanting to
Perhaps
set a
a
trap?
between
Aurelian?
anywhere between 5 and 6 feet tall, perhaps.
I think you might have to. If that's more like weaponry kind of vibe, you probably want to go to the arbitrary armory for that. He'll be able to set you up with stuff like that. That's smaller fishing nets, yeah, definitely, but 5-6 foot. Maybe not exactly what you're looking for.
How much are the
Not
fishing
quite
nets?
Oh, I've got about 4 silver.
Smarty work is at a good price.
Are you asking me?
Yeah, so sorry, I
Oh.
went, Leo!
Leo doesn't go fishing. He doesn't
Leo
know how much a
wouldn't
net
know.
costs.
No,
Of
that's-
course he wouldn't, but
Uh,
Ria doesn't know that you don't know, and then knowing how much something costs isn't like,
And-
I'll just vaguely shrug.
Yeah, it's a good price. It's a good price.
Okay, thank you. Can you make change
That's all right.
out of this? And I hand him a plat.
Oh, yes, I can.
Thank you.
He takes it off, counts it out, and flicks it back to you very quickly. Any other small bits? We all good for boots, gloves, scarves, hats? It's spring. They're discounted.
A scarf probably wouldn't
Anyone?
hurt. Have you got something slightly woolly?
Yeah, no, I have a couple of the over there in the basket over there. There's a couple varying lengths, all scarves, 5 copper now. Winter's over, so
I'll bite and buy a scarf.
In the discount bin, are there any like thicker leather, like gardening style gloves, sort of things? Or,
none
like
of the
more
discount bin
protective
now.
style. All right, cool. All good. I'll leave it.
Do you happen to sell any rations?
Oh, of course, yes. Very, very standard. Any particular dietary needs I need to know about? Are you looking for more, dried
Well,
fruits and stuff? Are you
things-
meats or hard
Oh, I think
tacks?
I'm good. And I hold up my large cube of dried fruits.
Dried fruit cube.
I've never seen corners like
How'd
that
you
on.
get that?
Okay, I do have a day's worth of food. Is about £2 packaged at a piece, and it costs about 5 silver.
Do
I
you
also
happen to
have a
anything
fishing
that's
net.
got a little nicer food in it? That's not just hardtack.
I do have some stuff that has a bit more like nuts and various berries kind of dried in there. It's a slightly fancier variety. It would go for about 6 gold, 5 copper for a day's worth.
I'm just gonna quickly lean into Emmeline.
Sorry, 6 silver, 5 copper. Sleep is getting away from me, I think.
Emmeline, have we got rations prepared for this journey?
Hey, Des, do we have rations prepared for this journey? Is that given?
Yeah, like most people, would be assumed that you
Would you say?
have food at this stage.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
for where Emmeline's going. The last known location of this specific group of hidden rings is a 2-day trip each way. So you've got
Yeah.
10 days to do it, and about 4 of that is travel time of what they're hoping for.
Yes, we have basic rations and supplies. That is not too much of an issue.
That simplifies things.
Oh,
Thank
so
you.
we have rations already. I understand.
Last question. Do you have herbalism supplies? Something we can make our own potions with? Rhea,
Wouldn't
you've got a
really be.
herbalism
I
kit, right?
do
Oh, yes,
order in
I'm
most of
fine with that.
mine. I could. I don't know if they're on the ledges, so to speak. There is a
If
couple
you need
places.
a trade, I do have other herbs. It's just they're not quite medicinal.
I don't buy the herbs and stuff. I buy completed potions, and I sell the potions. As much as I'd love to, I never really got quite the hang of the crafting of it, so much to speak. I do know there's
Yes.
would probably be. I think it's closer to the Lyceum. There's a small potion like supply and herbalism supply. What are they called? Pulp and brew.
Yes, I know the one. Thank you
don't know if
very
they're
much for the
open.
tip. No, that's all right. It's something from when we get back, I think.
Headley,
Yes.
is there anything unique to your store that you would like to promote or you have for sale?
Unique? Not really. The purpose of a general is to be very general. I do a good mean
understand,
cup of
but-
coffee though. But that's yeah, any general bits you're going to get, I'll be able to cover you and get them sorted for you. Hats, gloves, scarves. A lot of scarves. Didn't sell that well this winter. Tools, kits, random bits, stuff you need for your day to day. Odd bits, nails, and stuff for minor repairs.
I never thought to ask this before. Is it fair to I assume that it makes sense for Rhea to already have like small trap stuff for like squirrels and things while she's traveling through the road? Sure. Yeah. If not, I'll buy them now.
Is there like a climbing gear type thing that makes it easier to climb?
I believe there is climbing gear. Yes.
Pittance.
Yeah, there's
I know there's
kit.
pittance and stuff.
Costs 25 gold.
I'll take that.
All right, 25 gold. Easy, done and dusted. Anything else?
Would you or the armorer happen to have bear traps?
Ooh, bear traps. I can get them in. They're a little bit more. We don't have a lot of bear hunters. I can have a quick look. Let me just roll to see if it's in his inventory.
Unless Ameline, the Tavis estate has some in their supply.
I do not imagine Des. I imagine we wouldn't have bear traps.
They're
In
not
Benzera,
really
it's
something
And
you
just for
would
immersion's
keep.
sake, just imagine Raph asking Des. It's just Raph asking like Carol or
Yeah.
like
Is
Yeah.
this the sending stone?
that sending stone's blowing up.
No, not in the Venzerden estate. We do not have it.
That makes it sound like there's another estate.
They have a few.
Really? Are they all as fancy? That seems like it would take a lot of time.
I have not been to any of the others, but I imagine that they would be. From my knowledge.
It's pretty common amongst the people of society to have not general society, but
High
rich people's
society.
Yeah, thank you.
I believe they call them timeshares.
No, the estate's generally family and inherited. My family, for example, has about 3 or 4 different estates.
Why?
Oh, just for holidays, or if we're working in different cities, it's always nice to stay in
You
places familiar.
Creature comforts.
Okay.
So, any other equipment you guys want to get in the glowing pipe?
Nope.
Okay.
Do
All
they
good.
have
So,
a bear trap or no?
they don't. Unfortunately, I rolled a 6.
So,
We got the blacksmith. We can ask there.
So, as you make your way through to the other part of the city, you find your way to what is known as the Arbitrary Armory. It is quite the nice looking blacksmith. It has a surge of business. It's got some contracts with the Lyceum that makes it provide a lot of supplies to be enchanted with there. But as you go in, there's a Corvathil in there that's got like sleek black feathers, quite tall for a Corvathil, kind of little beady eyes, a hint of like the slightest hint of yellow to them. They kind of see you come in. They're kind of just sitting there, like standing by the forge, just gathering warmth still. So they see you all come in. They just go, yeah, welcome.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Those of you native to Venzert, I know have been here a while, you know this is Katun Lally.
Good evening, Mr. Lally. I was wondering if you had a very... could I see your shields very quickly?
Sure, if you need them.
Thank you.
Kind of gestures over to a rack where you see there's various shields, just various size and kind of for comfort and grip.
Yeah, I'm looking for one with the face in segments. So like a circle that's cut into like pizza slices.
Not difficult to find.
Yeah. I have an idea. We're going artificer on this bitch.
Yeah.
This one seems to suit, just not too big, and I think I can do something with it. How much?
Let me see. As he kind of takes it off you and looks it over, kind of scanning a keen eye over it, trying to see like, kind of general crafter. You get him. He's past making a lot of his own gear at this stage. He has a lot of people work for him. Yes, that will 8 gold.
I won't even haggle. Thank you very much. Sold.
That's good.
Thank you. And small bag of ball bearings if you have them.
How many are you looking for?
Whatever's in a standard bag about that big.
Yeah, we do about a bag of 1,000.
Sounds
gold.
good. Yep. 9 gold for the lot. Sold.
Perfect. Anything else?
I have this to
and a
that
receipt.
I'm wishing to.
Done.
I'm wishing to sell this, and Ali will bring out a chain shirt.
Seen a bit of use.
Yes.
He was like, "Wait, I want it."
It's a chain shirt. I can use that. It's medium armor.
Oh, you can.
Yeah, but we can still figure that out on the road. I'm not going to interject now.
Oh
I
no,
can-
if one of you wants it, I'll give it to you. Ali doesn't need it anymore. She started with medium and then upgraded through level up.
Nice.
Yep, if you want it.
I will take it.
Okay.
All right, cool. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
It's no problem. If you're going to take it, you need that resized. She is big and you are not.
Yes, please.
Get 5 gold and I'll do it.
14
got it.
gold for the... Oh, really? Thank you.
Yeah, I've got the 5. It was
Yeah.
my shirt originally.
Kind
I'll
of
just take
gives
those
one
and let
keen
you
eye.
measure me
Yes.
up.
Right. Give me a few minutes and just
Thank you.
you here just
All good.
kind of pulls it and you see starts changing bits and fixing links in it.
Well, while they're doing that, I'm just like, Aurelian.
Yes?
You seemed really concerned about food earlier. I'm good at catching, like pretty good at catching small things like rabbits and squirrels and fish. So if you were worried about having fresh food, that should be helpful.
I suppose
just-
that shouldn't be an issue.
I mean, you seemed upset about the hardtack, so.
Just a little peculiar about food sometimes.
Okay. Well, if you'd rather have like fresh meat, that'll help. I'm also good at determining the difference between edible and non-edible herbs, so
So
it should definitely help
can
with the food
also-
city.
I can also help with hunting larger game.
Yeah, I'm not quite as good with that.
It's all right. I can teach you on the road.
I'd love to learn.
Yeah, why not?
Thanks.
It's
So
all right.
for expedience sake now, is there anything people would like to try and get bought here?
Oh,
Nah.
hunting traps, please.
Hunting trap.
I have small
That's-
ones. I don't have like.
Sure. How many?
How many do you have?
Got like 5. There's 5 gold each.
Oh, they're rather heavy, though.
£25 per.
I am not strong.
You guys did get given a
I'm
haversack,
very
which I
much
don't
not
know
so.
who's taken.
Yeah.
Leah.
Oh, yeah.
Leo.
Yeah,
has
things can just go in the bag.
Mm-hmm.
I'll move the rabbit. Hang on.
I think
Thank you.
I could probably manage to just carry 1 hunting trap, so I'll just take 1.
Easy. That's fine. 5 gold.
Platinum, please.
All right. So, anything else, players, that we'd like?
I am going to try and look for both a shield, probably something small and sort of light enough that I'd be able to use by Emmeline with her fighting, and
You want the Elven
there
Ring
is-
fairy shield, the little round one?
yeah, a little round parry shield,
Yeah.
Buckler.
and an upgrade to the armor, whatever is available.
What do you have?
I imagine he would have basically anything in stock.
Yeah, but he has
Or
stud leather.
anything
If that's what
within
you're looking
reason.
for. Or...
I'll just get started. Let's do it
I
started.
can hook you up with studded leather.
Oh, you can hook me up started? Easy.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, you know what? I'll take Leah's started.
So shield is for Emmeline. Let's say 9 gold for something a little bit more fitted and stylish.
Yep. Perfect.
Studded leather would be good, but it is expensive.
Studded leather is good. It is, I believe, off the top of my head, about 45 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Can we pull our
Not
resources?
cheap.
You can. There's no rule against it.
No, I'm more talking to the party. Like, do we want to pool our resources to upgrade Aurelian
Oh yes.
so he can complain about the style and cut of the armor?
That's
I will
actually a
give
fantastic
Aurelian-
point, Ali. Do you happen to be able to make any studded leather armor that would be able to go underneath clothing and be undetectable?
Today? No.
Do you have anything in stock?
I've studded leather that will not go under today. I can work on something a little bit more specialized for more gold, but it will take time. Perhaps.
Then let's leave it on that.
All right. So, final chances. Any last purchases?
Nope.
So, as you all begin to make your way towards the stables, gear purchased, various items gotten, readying for the mission, the stable's quick approaches. As you start getting there, we'll kind of skip through the most of it because it's not too much specifics we need to go into. But as you're kind of waiting around, Ria, you notice a small little piece of paper tucked into the fence.
I'm like, oh, must be Paparelli. So I'm gonna go and go get paper.
You grab it, you unfold it, and you read it. It says, "Look up."
That's not Paparelli's handwriting, is it? That seems strange
No.
for him.
It's
No,
not.
okay.
You look up to the
What's up?
top of the building where the stables is, and you see kind of hunched, very much like gargoyle-esque, leaning over the edge, eyes kind of glowing in the moonlight. The stage. You see Carol just looking down at you. She goes, "Up here."
I like look over and just like, I'm gonna just sneak away.
Yeah.
Yep.
You make
Okay.
your way. You climb up to
Do I
it.
need
go
to
meet
clock
Carol.
this?
Give me a stealth check.
Okay. Modifiers. What are modifiers? Where do they exist? Let's see. Alright, it's lagging a little bit.
okay.
Stealth. 14.
What is everyone's passives?
I don't
Nope.
block it.
13. Fuck.
13.
Yeah, Rhea slips away during the conversation.
Damn.
So Rhea, you make your way up to the roof as he kind of
Mhm.
stretches up, standing when he goes, "Hello,
Hi.
I'm here to kill Aurelian, but I thought I'd say hello."
Oh,
I jest.
was it that bad? I mean, it was definitely bad.
No. I didn't want to do this in front of people. I think
Should I
you
be
and
right?
I aren't altogether too dissimilar in a lot of things. You see, I was something of a wild child as well. And you seem to
Do you
not
also live in
grasp...
the world?
Well, I can't give all the intricate details of my backstory. I'm sure someone would critique my delivery. So, no,
I would.
not exactly. But I noticed you were struggling in there about how things work.
Yeah.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
It's very complicated and weird, and no one seems to understand why anything is the way it is, even though it
I
seems
can-
very contradictory.
I figured it out when I was a boy, and it's quite simple. So,
Mhm.
basically everything that happens in society is like birds doing a mating dance, but 99% of the time you don't get laid at the end of it. But if you don't do the dance, then you get kicked out. And
That makes so much sense. Why didn't anyone just say it was like the birds?
now it gets better.
Okay.
Some people are not people. They're plants. They're poisonous plants. They smell good, they're bright, they try and draw you in, but one lick and you're dead.
You go around licking people.
It's
Don't
metaphorical.
lick people.
Okay. Had to make sure.
No, don't lick people. That is not part of the
No.
dance.
No, I did. Yeah.
But
Depends
some
on the
people are
dance.
not people. They are poison. And
Okay. How do you tell the difference?
how did you tell the difference of learning poisons in the word? You have to learn. You have to find someone to teach you, or learn to
I have to
learn to
start
spot the
over?
differences. I thought maybe it would
We
be
need.
help you. It took me a while to grasp those basics, but
Then being birds makes a lot of sense.
yeah. I mean, Look down there. He's puffing his chest up.
He is. Oh, and he keeps look how he's guiding her around. Oh, that's funny. They are birds. It's a lot easier to tell from up here. Why don't the birds look out for each other?
Because they're all trying to get a mate and they only care about themselves.
I don't like it.
It's noisy. But you get used to it.
It's very noisy.
And sometimes you even get good at it. And you find yourself in the employ of someone who's good to you. And then things get better. Tell me, did you notice in the estate?
Notice which one thing? There are a lot of things happening.
If you can't tell by what I'm saying here, I'm going to guess you didn't notice. I'm going to leave it for you to try and figure out the next time.
Wait, can I at least have a direction?
There's a slice of home in the estate.
I'll be on the lookout. Because I didn't notice anything, I assume. No.
Not off the top of your head. Well, you best get down to them before they notice you're missing.
I don't think they noticed me leave.
No.
You're not very observant.
No, I'll be having words with Emmeline about that. She's meant to be keeping track of all of you.
Don't tell her it was my fault, okay?
Nah, not at all.
Thank you.
Who are you expecting to see up here?
I can't go giving away my whole backstory. Then someone might
fair. That's fine.
Yep, and I'm just hop over to a nearby tree and shoot me down or something.
He just pulls the falchion and flicks the ring and gone.
Yep.
Meanwhile, downstairs, Aurelian's like, and it's woven into the undershirt so that if I do get stabbed, then it won't kill me.
Yes,
Can I
Aurelian,
sneak up behind him and just like poke him in the back? Right when he says stabbed. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Right when he says stabbed, I'm just like, look.
I've been stabbed. Oh no.
No. And also, the point of armor is to make sure that you stay alive so you can look good later. There's no use looking good if you're dead.
I can't use armor.
Well, I won't die, so I will just always look good.
Sure, buddy.
But didn't you get like acid thrown on your face earlier?
I did get.
Do you think armor would have helped you avoid that? Does that work?
I have armor on already.
I thought. Wait, if you have armor on, then why are you fussing about putting more armor on?
Well, because this armor, it's only so supported by all of the different things that you may encounter on the road. There are better kinds of armor out there. It's just a matter of actually finding something that'll work with what you have.
But it wasn't about it being better, it was about your clothes.
No, it's about being better and being able to work underneath my clothes. I can't have both in this world. You do know that, right?
I don't know how most of things work now. I've never worn armor before. It's
Ellie's
clunky,
just
gets in the
standing
way,
there
it's
and
hard
just
to do magic.
Do you need armor?
Mm-mm.
Do you have shoes?
Yes, I have shoes. I have my winter boots. And once we get out of the city, it's not a problem anyways.
So, as this is happening, Emily, you're speaking to the fellow about the horses. Are you trying to get just horses? Do you want to try and argue for a wagon, carriage? What sort of supplies are you going to try and get?
Would I know? It's like I imagine they would have everything in stock.
They have horses. That you could get 5 horses. Now it would kind of be. You could argue all the way up to trying to get a carriage and a driver for that carriage, but that will require persuasion checks.
So does everyone here know how to ride a horse?
Yeah, well enough.
I do, but I was hoping to.
I used to ride ponies as a child. Does that count?
I love riding
productive?
horses.
Alright, that is alright then. Maybe we request a wagon. Turning towards the
Fantastic.
and the horses to go with it.
2 horses and a wagon? That's absolutely.
So we can't ride horses?
Who can't ride horses? Me.
We can get a third horse if you want to ride
No,
alongside.
It's okay. I won't get anything extra.
The wagon will also be very nice because then we can carry all of our spoils with us.
Right.
Sorry, just around.
Sure.
So, just the wagon and the 2 horses then? Perfect.
Sure thing. That's absolutely fine, Lady Emmeline. You will get saddled and hitched up for you. Are you looking for a covered wagon or looking for?
Covered, I think, would probably be best.
Absolutely. A few moments then. Give us about 30 minutes. We'll have everything ready.
Of course.
Would you like tea?
Sounds good.
While you wait.
That would be wonderful. Thank you.
Yes, please.
They set aside a small little teapot, and about 30 minutes later, you've got 2 horses and a very modest wagon. Very discreet.
What sort of tea is it?
Do the
just
horses have names?
An herbal tea.
Nice.
No, you're free to name them yourself if you so wish.
You didn't name your horses?
We have more property values on them than names, so to speak. But generally, people like to name the horses when they get them. It's a fun process.
Okay.
Perfect.
All right, well, thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Best of
Right.
luck.
Thanks.
You as well.
Who's going to be driving the wagon then?
Not
He's
it.
got good animal handling.
Dib's not it.
Not it.
I can try. It's not
I'm
terrible.
not proficient, but I've got wisdom.
I have animal handling.
Well, is anyone proficient in land vehicles?
No.
That's funny.
Sounds like Rhea's. What's your mod?
4.
Yeah, you got this. I got 3.
I got 2. Yeah.
I've got 1.
Let's go.
I'm busy.
Leo's got like a plus 20 to animal handling, and he's just like, nah, fuck off.
Dude, Ria's over here like, You'll be Spider Lily, and you'll be Everthorn. And then I give them a little apple, and then I give them little scritchies, and then they get all happy.
Are they hyphenated, or are they just one name?
Well, they each have their own names.
Those are both one word,
Sure.
Sally.
What was it? Everthorn?
Mhm.
I'm putting it in NPC. It's important.
It is important. All of the horse names are
Look,
important.
they'll last longer than Aurelian.
I love how this joke has gone so far that we now have Suez and Nikki and multiple people in chat going, "Oh, is Aurelian still alive?" I'm like, "Yeah,
Depends who you ask.
good."
Yep. Yeah.
Also, Vinny, just while we have a second, you are not in sync with the stream. You're speaking and it's not. Okay, can you just refresh your camera for us? But
Yeah, I
as you
figured
guys
that's
get ready to
what's
head out, it's a quiet time on the road. As you set out, I'd say it really depends on how long you want to drive for. It's already nightfall by the time you leave the city. You could also leave in the morning if you really want to, but it's probably better to get a start on the road anyway.
My background does let me, if I take like the time, I think it's like 30 minutes to an hour, I can find us a good place to stay.
Yeah, that is on your backstory. No backstory,
Yeah, so
background.
I can, we can travel for, I guess, like probably a few hours until the horses get tired, and then we can rest if you guys want to.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
I just because I like the idea. Ria's bred in horses but never driven a carriage, so she does the whole thing the exact same way, and they start off going way too fast.
For your own
She
plant.
goes, yeah!
yeah.
Just clockwork pieces go.
Yeah, all my little bits and bobs and my books just fucking fly everywhere. Fucking hell.
It's covered. It's fine. You're not gonna lose anything.
Oh, that was a cog in my eye. Ow.
Yeah, sorry, I need that. Thank you.
Yeah.
They're just like, so you're just like the whole time a little bit until somebody tells her to slow down.
Just
That's how
hold up.
I would like to spend as much of the travel time as I can transcribing Scorching Ray into my spellbook.
Yeah, this is...
I have the materials, I have the gold.
Yeah, so what you need to spend about... Is it an hour per level? So 2 hours?
2 hours.
Is it an hour or 2 hours per level? Let
It's
me check.
1 per level, I think.
1 per level.
It's like easily done on
pretty
the
sure.
first 2 hours of travel. After that point, I would say it gets to the point where the horses could probably keep going, but You're far enough away from the city within 2 hours that the light is dim enough. It's probably better to find somewhere to camp for the night.
Yeah, so I'll eventually like start to slow us down. Just like looking out while we're going down until I find like a nice little bluff that's kind of secluded and safe looking.
So, getting ready for the first night down. You guys taking watches? How are you going to do this?
I'll take first watch.
I feel like Emelina's gonna tell us how we're gonna do this, since she's in charge of us like trying to figure out how to work with the Tavis
And
estate.
it takes 1 hour for you to
Nice.
do that, Rhea, I would say.
Okay, cool. Just because
I'll take first watch with whoever wants to.
Emmeline almost waits just to see if someone else tries to organize anything first, just to see if there already is a dynamic that is going on with the group.
I will take first watch
And
as
if there's
well.
like, understand.
So it actually takes 2 hours per spell level.
2
and
hours,
it's a
so
second
yeah.
level spell slot.
Okay.
So I will spend the first 2 hours of watch finishing the transcription.
Perfect.
Cool.
I'll take the last watch.
Sounds
Where
good.
do you want me?
Or whatever
thinking-
you want.
Yeah.
Could I be the
You can-
last one so that it can be while the sun's rising, and I could maybe set up some traps, and maybe we could get a rabbit for breakfast?
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Sure.
Aurelian, you can take the middle watch then.
Fine.
Right. Sleep well, everyone.
Thank you.
So,
Rolls at the bedroll.
Did the horses come with food?
yes.
I'll give them their dinner and then go to bed.
Yeah.
Do you guys have full on tent? How do you set up? Just because I'm interested. How do you set up for camping?
Well,
I don't think we have tents.
Des
Well, I
mentioned
didn't
that
know
it's,
if anyone had
early,
individual tents.
What, like early spring now, or like mid spring?
Early spring.
Early spring.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we're in like
Bedroll.
forested kind of area? Or like
Not quite yet.
semi-forested?
You're on the edge of what will soon in the horizon be the Savin Woods.
Okay.
So it's more
So is
plainsy
that-
right now then.
Yeah. You're
Okay.
in the Zipsel Plains right now, so it's in about a day's travel from where Van Zerden is.
Mhm.
It's about from where you guys are going. You kind of have to enter this way, so it'll be about let's say you got like 8 or so miles in the first bit of travel, so you've got about 20 something left, about a full day's into this before you're in the Savin Woods. But should be
Yeah.
there soon. So like there's dots of trees, but it's mostly open.
Yeah. Not
got a
looking
problem.
for like a complete like tent or anything, but if we had like a large sheet or something that was from the wagon just to create like a canopy for us from the wagon, I'll use 2 of my javelins
As
in
you
the
look
ground.
through the wagon packed in the like supplies given with it, there is 3 tents because Lady Tavis, again, she does not expect you to travel in squalor.
Cool. I'll give up on the canopy. I'll probably
large are
help
the tents?
Aurelian.
The tents each
Yes.
sleep 2.
Oh, I'm sleeping in the wagon.
Oh, Aurelian wanted to sleep in the wagon.
Well,
He can. He
Dibs.
just has to sleep. But you know.
I'll take a tent to myself.
No, that's the rule of dibs. I'll take a tent as well.
I'll show Aurelian how to set up a tent because I doubt he knows.
I know how to set up a tent alley.
Do I
Just not
believe
well.
you?
Just not-
Struggling.
Yes, Ria's like wandered
look
off to like a little beyond the edge of camp and is just like cutting grass, like with her little dagger, until she's got like this big bunch.
Rhea, don't wander off too far.
No,
Does it look like you know what you're doing, Aurelian, or no?
Yeah, Aurelian knows how to set up a tent. Who doesn't know how to set up
Checking.
a tent?
You're a city boy.
most people don't know how to set up a tent. To be honest,
Yeah, that's not common.
it's
Speaking
not.
as somebody who spent
Yeah.
14 years in the Scouts, I've seen a lot of people not know how to set up a tent.
Yeah.
Most people do not know. So unless Aurelian has actually gone out on like a
Oh,
lot of adventures
Aurelian has
outside
been
the
made
city
to
and
go
stuff.
camping, I would say.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
It
Yeah.
builds
Oh, yeah, his
character for
dad,
a young
yeah.
boy.
Yeah, his dad. True.
So he probably could, although it
See-
could also be one of those things where he knows, but he doesn't quite know, so he always sets it up a little bit wrong and then it falls over.
See, if Aurelian is setting up the tent, then he doesn't have to go get the firewood. So he knows how to set up the tent.
Mhm.
Ugh.
Oh, that's right. Do you want a fire? Or
Maybe
Rhea
a
will
small
kind of
one.
like call back to like the group while she's like gathering a bunch of grass.
Just a small one. Something to keep off the worst of the chill.
I'll get
Be
wood.
wonderful.
Sounds good.
She'll come back with like a big bunchels of like grass and leaves and stuff, and then there's some like logs under her.
Easily done. You guys have a bit of time to bed down before the evening. Feel free to converse among yourselves if there's anything you so wish to discuss.
She's like, do you know if you set it up like this, it allows for airflow, and then it burns a little faster when it starts, which is a little bit of a pain, but it tends to get a lot harder.
And she's just like kind of like talking in general about like setting up the campfire.
Allie's just sitting, looking at Rhea with like a really soft smile on her face, like a really wistful smile.
I love that Rhea is the Boy Scout of the group. Like,
She is, yeah.
I just realised Leah's sleeping in the wagon because he does not know how to set up a tent.
Oh,
That's
100%.
exactly why. That is exactly
We'll make a
why.
camper out of him.
Do you guys set up all three of the tents, or do you just set up the two for you guys? Just wondering.
If Ali didn't set up her one,
I'll set up. Yeah, I'll
then
set
probably yeah.
up. Yeah, all
Rhea's
three.
like looking like towards like a spot on the ground and then a tent. She's like, I'm not sure where I should go. Like,
Do what makes you comfortable, Rhea.
I was warmed up a bunch, and
she just starts like setting up like this big fluffy bed of grass and everything, and just like a very
Just
like
a nest.
yeah, basically.
Hell yes.
And she pulls out her thick winter cloak and she's like, oh. And just goes.
you can see the stars this way.
Yeah, it's beautiful out here.
Way better. So much quieter too.
Perfect.
Do you have any spices for rabbit? If we catch one. Hopefully we catch one.
Like, cover Poppet's ears.
Rabbit? No. Poppet is a bunny, not a rabbit. Or hare,
don't-
sorry. I guess it would be
Yeah,
more of a
it's a
hare
hare.
because we're in the plains.
Sorry, that was my bad, not Aria bad.
Yeah. Rhea would know.
Would
Yeah.
Rhea say she's got a bit
there-
of hair in her
wait, there are
food?
distinctions?
Come on.
Yes, a hare is a completely different animal from a bunny or a rabbit.
I had no idea.
I got you. I'll show you.
It's a big ass
Are they
rabbit.
fairly? Are these plains fairly low lying, or is it like there's some hills and?
Oh, it's fairly,
Stuff like that around.
fairly wide open.
Okay. Damn, I was hoping there'd be some mountain pepper. Never mind.
I'm going to take the time to look through the telescope that I got from Marza and start doing my homework for that.
Nice.
Very
nice,
good.
nice.
Mark off one progression on that.
Man, I have to do homework for my homework.
Yeah, you
need a
do.
homework- I need a homework page. Hang on.
Emmeline's just sort of set up her tent and is just like very neatly like put all of her belongings, rapiers up on the side, bedrolls laid out, just all very neat and organized in there. Just lying back on the bedroll at this stage.
I think Aurelian will actually come over to Ameline and just like sit down and go, so, you seem to be a purveyor of the arts as well.
I have been known to dabble.
Is there anything that I would have known you from?
No, probably not. I have not done anything too famous at this stage.
Well, every story is a story nonetheless.
No, that is true. Most of my work has been done over east.
Do
On
I
the
see any, like,
eastern side,
Do I
around.
see any like instruments or any indication of what like Ameline would be kind of like into?
You do see a flute that is out, that's sort of resting by one side.
Oh, so you do play? Is that correct?
I do play, but it has taken a back seat, I suppose, the more musical side of it compared to well, performances with this. Just gesturing towards the rapier.
Ah, I see. So it's more of a necessity thing than anything.
Necessity thing, but there are performances that can be done with blades.
Oh, I'm sure that they are.
Quite the shows that I have performed. Usually with
Performed?
others, but small performances, mind you. Taverns and basic traveling inns and the like, but nothing.
What sort of bladed performances are you talking about? Because I don't think we have the same things in mind.
What do you mean?
So I'm from the Gilded Rose.
Right. When I say blades, I mean like swords, like this rapier here.
Right, same thing, swords. We're on the same page there.
Rapier.
Yes,
This
rapier.
one here.
Mm-hmm.
Aurelian,
Yeah.
can you, do you actually show off your rapier? Like, Emily, do you actually pull out the rapier and show it?
No, it's still it's out by her side. Yeah.
Yeah. So Aurelian, as you're kind of getting a better look at it, can you roll me a perception check?
Oh, hell yeah. No. 16.
That thing's definitely not just like that. That's better than random store bought. That's some fancy rapier.
Well, I certainly wouldn't use that with what I had in mind, but... They use the rapier as the base to tie people up on.
Right. No, not quite like that. But I have done basic performances before, both using this and if you think of, I suppose, sword play as more a form of dancing, a dramatic interpretation of events as well. I was involved with for a brief time, a group in around the Burton way, who recreated famous battles and duels and the like, but dramatically on stage. That was a good experience.
Oh, so you're homeschooled. That makes so much more sense.
I am a student of the world. I have
was
traveled.
I
And
was
I
wondering,
have...
because I'm sure I would have heard of you if you attended the Lyceum, but
No, I am not from Venzeraden, or Avergad for that matter.
any other
As I said.
large schools from Burton, or
I have never learnt in a school.
Not in character, but I think it would be really funny if Ria's just like, preach!
Most of my knowledge comes from various teachers along the way, on the roads. Picking up bits and pieces, what I can. Piecing it together.
so? Do you know about as much of us as Carol knows about us?
I think he knows more.
Do you know anything about the Ember Rifts?
No.
Not at all.
And that is the truth. No, I know about as much as you know. But nothing more than that.
There's nothing else that the Tavis estate was investigating when it came to the portals? Because you
They
seem
are
very interested in us.
investigating. They are investigating the Ember Rifts, but I do not think they're at the stage where they wish to disclose anything yet.
Understandable. I was just curious
But I
to see-
imagine soon.
with the two of them being so powerful and magically inclined, I would imagine that they probably wanted to take control over instead of Kashun.
We'll see how they turn out with that. I'm sure that they may even work alongside the headmaster. If they deem it necessary. But we shall see. Now, I'm curious about you, Aurelian. Was it the Lyceum that taught you everything, or did you learn that from elsewhere?
Oh,
With your
I mean,
performances and the like.
not the performance aspect, no. Performance has always been a part of my existence and my destiny, but the Lyceum is not particularly well suited to teach performance. So, I learned my fundamentals there, as much as they were willing to teach me or put up with me.
Hmm.
But I decided to venture outward and go find performances that I enjoyed and performers that I looked up to.
Have you traveled far to see these performances?
Mostly local. Not a lot of traveling outside of Enzerden, to be quite frank.
Well, that is something you should try to. There's a lot of knowledge out there, a lot to learn from. Benzerden is a important place, but it is small.
I'm very curious, however. Who did you learn underneath?
A few people, but no one teacher in particular. And like I said, most of my learning was done on the east. People that I doubt have may have come through Venzerden before, but not to my knowledge.
If you ever want to pursue more of a performing art, I have someone that I think it would be very interesting for you to meet.
Who's that?
It's not very well known, particularly within the city themselves. They're kind of more of a recluse, really. Have you ever heard of Biddlebarrow's Sorrow?
Have I heard that name, Des?
I think that's from the NPC list I know of. I want to say yes. Yeah, you would have.
Okay, who are they? Like, in what context?
So they are quite the talented tiefling composer known in the theater district. They do very much so like haunting melodies, kind of very much so like very like macabre sort of performances.
I've heard of that name. I haven't seen any of their work before, but it sounds very talented from everything I've heard.
Oh,
Perhaps when we're back in Benzerden?
very secluded. Oh, a ghostwriter, really. You've probably heard their work, just didn't know that it was a Biddlebarrow.
Probably before. Are you a student, or?
I would say so. Yes, after my fundamentals, I went to go meet with Biddlebarrow. Took quite a bit of looking around, but they are very talented in what they do. Taught me how to focus and meditate based on music, so that I'm able to perform later.
Very well. In that case, I will try to attend one of their performances upon arrival back in Venzerden. I'd be most curious to see where you learned it from.
We will see if they're willing to get away from their quill and ink for long enough to have a conversation.
Of course. I know with composers it can be hard to separate them sometimes. But, no. And, Raylan, if you ever were wanting to play together just on the road, with like gesturing towards the instrument, I'm sure you have quite the repertoire that you could pull from, but to pass the time at some stage.
Well, I'd love to share musical libraries together. Most of my stuff is all from here in Venzerden, and if yours is from Burton and from more further east, then we've already got half the continent then.
Perfect. We should, well, not right now. It's a bit late, and I think people are trying to sleep, but
Speaking
some other
of,
time.
do you think Leo's sleeping in the wagon because he doesn't know how to set up a tent?
Definitely. No one would choose to stay in the wagon otherwise. It is
You
not
think
the
we
most
need-
comfortable.
Do you think we need to look out for him? Do you think he's done a lot of camping?
I don't think he's done much traveling on the roads. Well, by himself like this.
Well, he's from a noble family. So,
I mean, True, but so is Ali, and I don't think that she is struggling with any of this.
Allie's a unique case.
She's talented.
Oh, absolutely. Well,
You didn't seem to quite appreciate her joining your company at the dinner table.
there's just a couple of things.
Quite pointed remarks.
We've been experiencing a little bit of duress lately between the two of us, so
Is that something I should be concerned about?
no,
As
no,
your
no. It's
handler?
not going to get in the way of the mission at all.
All right. Good. Don't let it. But in moments like this, it is important not to get personal. Feelings get in the way of the task at hand.
Couldn't agree more. Well, it's getting rather late. I'm going to go to bed now so I could wake up for the middle shift.
Of course. Rest well, Renan.
So, as we get ready for our first watch, if no one's having any more conversations tonight.
No.
Okay. So, first watch is Leo.
And Ali. Is that right?
Oh. The rich kids.
Leo and Ali, I believe so, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
And
can
rich
I get
kids.
a perception check? Someone can lead it and cancel out the disadvantage of the other.
Are you proficient or?
For perception? No.
Yeah.
Loves that no one in
Alright,
this,
cool. I'll take
this campaign is like perception to fuck. It makes me feel so
Alright.
happy to not have Mercastiel bullshit anymore. Makes me...
I'll
With a
let you
natural
run.
18,
Yeah,
that is a 21.
21.
we take those.
We do take those.
So, throughout the night, you hear like bumps and scrapes and snaps of twigs, but the area kind of that Rhea seems to have found is pretty secluded, pretty good. Nothing so far on your watch seems to actually be drawn towards where you are.
I harvest some stuff from the land around as we are watching and just leave a little pile on like a scrap of cloth next to Rhea. Just some native herbs and stuff I've found.
I spent
Yeah.
most of the watch fiddling with that platinum disc.
Can you give me a intelligence investigation check?
Gladly. 23.
23. You... Nah, it's nothing.
Come on. Do you ever feel like you're right on the precipice of something amazing and you just can't quite crack it?
Yes. You'll get there. I have faith in you.
I'm close. I'm bloody close.
You are.
Anyway, I think my brain is starting to turn to mashed potato. I'll look at that in the morning.
It's alright.
So,
Great. Good. I'm going to go and head to bed.
Alright.
Do you want to wake Aurelian
Sounds
or?
Yeah, I've got him.
All right. Nice swift boot. I think will wake him up.
Let's be kinder, just to begin with. Although, we'll see how hopeless I am.
Good luck. I'm going to go to the
Thanks.
wagon and roll out my bedroll.
so Ali, how do you wake up Aurelian?
Let's see.
It's just the stress of 2 sessions.
Remember, this is
of making-
AJ, the person who tortured someone for calling his character Huffs. You done fucked up.
Yeah, but that's a different character.
That's a different
apparently.
character. Ali's not going to resort to torture this early in the campaign. Ali's not gonna-
And remember, last session, for anyone who wasn't here, Aurelian called Ali hopeless.
Yeah, and said, why are
To
you
her
bothering to
face.
look
I
into
think-
your blood curse? It's killing you. Oh,
Yeah. I think let's start tame. Allie will just stand at the tent and like just tap the support pole with her glaive. It'd be a shame if she tapped too hard and it fell over.
Throw me a strength check.
That's a nat 20.
Yeah, Ali, you go like you're like I'm gonna hit the flat, and you just do it like a, and then the words just go hopeless, and you just go, and you give a quick whoop, and you just cut clean through the pole, and it just falls down on her.
I was using the haft, so it's not breaking the tent.
All right, you
It's
break
just
the pole then with the nat 20 for double damage, bludgeoning, vulnerable to bludgeoning.
Whoops.
As the tent comes crumbling down on Aurelian.
What?
Your turn, and then Ali will go to her
Aurelian's
tent.
like gonna crawl out of the tent and go. "Oh. What?
Well, maybe it wasn't set up right. I don't know.
No, it was set up correctly.
Okay, sure. Allie's crawling into her tent, which she sticks out of the end.
Just feet at the very end, just.
Yep. Have a good watch.
Set up the.
Good night,
Set up
Aurelian.
the tent. Good night. I need to set up the
Rhea,
tent.
you're muted.
You do see like a little neat pile of logs set up beside the campfire for when the starts to get low and everything.
So is
Aurelian
Aurelian
is
by
gonna
themselves
spend-
on watch?
I think it is.
Okay,
Well,
so
there's only 5 of us, and we don't have an elf this time. I don't
Yeah.
think. So we're middle watch is a little screwed.
no, you know
Yeah.
the funny
Oh,
thing
there's
is
a
you
small
do
rabbit
have an
just
elf
going-
who's choosing not to.
Wait, what?
Ali is elven
Emmeline.
born.
No,
Oh, you're
I
right,
don't get
sorry.
the I don't get the trance thing.
Oh.
I would
'Cause
say you
I'm
probably
asthma.
still could do trance since it's not a mechanical thing.
Oh. Yeah, it'd be
No, I
funnier
prefer
if I
that Ali
take the second
doesn't.
watch. All right, cool.
We'll say it's a blood curse. The blood curse is
yeah,
preventing
she's
trance.
tired.
So
Well,
She's tired
Puppet's
at the
going to
moment.
be sitting with Aurelian anyway.
Oh.
hey,
Hey,
RPG ready with a
Starkle.
party of 4. Welcome on in. How are you? I'm guessing by
Maz's
the
group.
RPG
Hello.
in the name. Who? Is that?
That's Maz's group.
Oh, hey,
Mazarel.
Maz. If you're
Welcome
there.
in, Starcrawl.
everyone.
Good to see ya.
Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. We're playing Realmhunters, episode 6. Great time to join us. We're doing watches right now at low level, so it's tense. So, Aurelian, since you've no other party member, Papa, I will not say. Can Papa give the help action? I suppose Papa could give the help action. Yeah, so give me a perception check, straight roll.
Oh, but I also have dark vision.
Yeah, that still only lets you see in shades of grey to the 60 feet. The campfire
Yeah,
is
it's
trying to
to a
check
point.
beyond that range.
That's just how Des does it.
That's how I've always done it.
That's
The only way you get it is if you have like the warlock, like I can just see forever in the darkness.
Yeah,
Or something
Twilight
else
Strike
that
is
does
bad.
that.
So if you manage to play that, I'm coming for you, Nate.
I got a good roll. It's just I got a 17 on a perception, so
Okay.
Nice.
31. So, as you kind of sit there, kept company by a rabbit, that just seems to be like staring up at you half the time. Like, eerily not
Ears are
moving.
going like radar, though.
Yeah.
does it hurt when you die?
She's doing the big bug eye. Just
Do you need help? Paw at the ground 3 times if you need help.
she's just doing the quick breathe.
You just
thing
mauls
that
in
the
a
rabbits
rabid
do.
feral moment at Aurelian's face. Roll for rabies.
Roll for rabies.
But as you're kind of doing this watch, you look around and maybe it's the trick of the eye. Maybe it's you're not used to like going to sleep, waking up, and you got a rude awakening. You look up and
Oh,
for the briefest moment, just kind of glimmering across the sky, kind of east to west, there's just a shooting star, and you're like, that's odd. It's cool. You don't see that every day.
I'd like my dad to come back.
So, the rest of your watch is quiet. You're no stranger to being alone with your thoughts. It's something you've experienced before. But when you say that, your thoughts do drift to your dad. And you sit there and you wonder, is the Lyceum looking into the Ember Rifts in regards to getting your dad back? Is anyone trying to get your dad back? Does anyone really... I mean, he's not... He runs the arena. Like, he's got a lot of friends that way, but not a lot of Arcanists. Not a lot of people that would have the tool set.
I've actually thought about this. It's like...
Yeah.
We've heard of people coming back from different realms through various different means. Dad's been in there for a while. I mean, he's a fighter, yeah. So like he really, like, I don't know his actual class, but like he actually like runs in the arena and does fights and runs those fights. But so he's pretty hardy. But if you haven't,
you don't know where it goes.
There are thoughts in his head. Yeah, there are thoughts in his head whether or not he would have probably made it back if he was looking for a way back. Why isn't he back?
Why isn't he back? But with that, as the intrusive thoughts weigh on you this night, your shift for the watch comes to an end. You can go wake up Emmeline.
Oh, fuck. Who's next?
Emmeline and Rhea.
Poppet, can you go get Rhea? Can you understand? Okay. He did. Okay. Anyways.
Rhea, you wake up to a rabbit just like chewing on the strand of your fringe, just...
You're on mute again, buddy.
Still
You're
on
muted?
Wow. We even said it there.
I didn't hear it. I don't know why.
That's
Audio is
okay.
weird sometimes. Yeah, she's just like, oh,
Mhm.
Do that. No, thank you. Do you want to stay up with me, or do you want to go back in bed with Leo?
and you just like hold it. Like,
And just the eyes turn to Leo
I'll put him down and go
and squint
a little
and then
bit.
bounds off.
I'll look
think
over
Aurel-
and I'll. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, Aurelian's just gonna go over to Amelie and just like kind of like kick them on their boot just a bit, just like, hey, it's your turn. Rhea's awake.
Did anything happen?
Oh, yeah, something weird did happen. Nothing to worry about, nothing regular, but a little bit into while I was keeping a lookout, there was something that flashed across the sky.
What did it look like? Was it?
Well, have you ever... Do shooting stars exist in this world, actually?
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever seen a shooting star?
Yes.
Looked
Many
just
times.
like a shooting star, but a little strange.
In what way?
I don't know. Maybe it was a little lower to the horizon. Maybe it was a little brighter. Maybe it was a little slower. I don't know, but something about it seemed off.
Do I know anything about like strange shooting star things?
Not really. Shooting stars, you
Yeah,
common thing people
so.
wish on them. They seem like good luck.
Mm-hmm. Well, hopefully it was. Hope you made a wish. Sleep well.
I look over and I'll see a little gift of herbs and stuff. Be like, oh, and then see Ali's feet sticking out of her tent. I'll take a big clump of like the grasses that she gathered. You know, like she'll just like cover up her feet so they don't get cold.
And ladies and gentlemen, we did it. Ali has Lyme disease.
I was just
Add it to
thinking
the
like,
list.
Rude.
Out of the
all
list.
the ticks and
Unfortunately,
bugs
that night, Ali had a severe reaction to a tick. Rhea, good job.
I'll roll a con save. Holy shit,
Rude.
nat 20 again. Fuck.
But Rhea, Emmeline, your watch starts.
Good morning.
Good morning. Sleep well.
Really, it was great. It was nice to be outside again. Things nice and
I'm
quiet.
I'm sure being in Venzeren for so long was probably a bit of a shock for you.
Yeah. I've only been there for like a month, maybe, right?
Just
Not a
under,
long
like
time.
2 weeks-ish.
Yeah, it was only for a few weeks. It's hard to get used to.
I'm glad you can be back in the well, under open skies in the middle of nature.
When it gets a little
Emmeline.
bit closer to sunrise, I'll probably go set out the traps. That should be okay, right?
Perfect. No, feel free.
Mm.
Sees Emmeline like pulls out like this little sketchbook from her side and just like sketching some of like the area around, just like some of the scenery and landscape on the watch.
You draw?
A bit, mostly
see.
for myself, but no, of course.
And I come over and look at her sketchbook.
Just show some of the more recent ones, I suppose. But you see just like some sketches around Venzeridan, around the place. See a sketch of some of the people around Lady Tavis's. You'd recognize Salia's sort of sketch on there. Some other people.
You're really good.
Thank you. It is a hobby, I suppose.
A nice one.
Thank you. Do you have any hobbies? Anything you like doing outside of work?
I was doing tons of things. Well, I didn't really have work until recently. I just lived with Granny and I helped her with all of her rituals, and I went exploring through the world with the Vaelid.
What is a Vaelid?
Oh, they're these big forest dragons.
Interesting. So like writes down a quick note and just
Can I see?
And she'll like,
Forest the dragon.
Okay,
Just like a
sh-
Vaelid forest dragon.
Can I see?
and she'll like pointing to like your sketchbook.
Oh, of course.
Not nearly as good as what you're doing, like, but also
Yeah.
not like kid drawing. Just kind of like generally blob out. Like these are these big, like bright, like they look very much like a big bush, kind of like they could definitely blend in. Like they're very like
Yeah.
greenish in color, and they look furred, but you're not quite sure if she's just drawing spikes or if it's fur, whichever. But they're these big guys, and they walk around like and the wings come from their arms.
And so you're friends with that.
They protect the road. Granny had them help me because I was going exploring and she wanted to make sure that I didn't get lost or any of the predators would eat me. Especially when I was
That's
little.
very kind. But that is also very intimidating.
Exactly, that was the whole point.
Who is this granny of yours?
Oh, she's one of the witches of the world.
I assumed as I would have heard of
Yeah,
witches of
everyone
the
kind of
Wood.
knows. There's
Yeah.
there's figures within the woad. Unless you're from the wood, you wouldn't really know how many there is, but there's generally
Yeah.
like witches of the woad are a type of person within the woad that is kind of like people go to in dire straits, like, you know, if there's lost a loved one, big curse on their family, like old magic kind of stuff. Like Lady Towers has talked about her, like she learned from the witches of the woad in Vitrisian. You know enough about them.
A witch of the wood, that is well, quite the person to have as your granny.
Yeah, she's great. She can be very intimidating, especially when it comes to outsiders. But she's wonderful.
Of
She's taught
course.
me everything. Very popular.
Well, I mean, if we ever get the chance, that would be quite the opportunity to go meet her.
I'd
I
love
disconnect.
to. I'd love to get to go back home again.
That would be
They get
wonderful.
to are my new friends.
I would. Would we be accepted wandering in there, or would we?
I mean, well, it's not like you would be able to find them without me, so.
That is fair. I know it can be difficult for outsiders finding their way in the world.
Oh, definitely. You don't want to go wandering through a portal or something.
No more portals. for any of us for the time being, I think.
Hopefully not. I'd rather stay here. This world's confusing enough, let alone another one, and accidentally releasing an old god, apparently.
Yes, that was unfortunate. What,
Yeah.
Have you had anything since then? I mean, anything else has happened to you?
No, but to be fair, that was only like 2 days ago, so.
Of course.
No,
How do you
I
feel?
just awful, guilty. Like I've done
Fair.
something that's going to be horrible for the world all on my own. And I was supposed to come out here to help it.
As I am no expert, but from what I know, old gods are complex beings. It may not have been the entire thing.
I don't really
May just
know a
be a
lot about
part.
them.
I am not some expert.
Yeah, I mean, she was the first one I've met, and she is absolutely terrifying. So I don't think I want to meet anymore.
Well, hopefully we don't. And hopefully the rest of our time together, there is no old gods, no evil old gods trying to destroy the world or anything like that.
And no one who's going to pick my friends up by their neck and then their brother tracheas.
No, that is, I would very much hope to avoid that, especially
Me
if it
too.
is one of us that is getting picked up and blood
Yeah.
drained from them. Especially if it is me. I do not wish that to happen to me.
I don't wish that on you either. I don't even wish that on Aurelian.
Actually, how is Aurelian sleeping now that his tent is destroyed?
Yeah.
I think the front is definitely drooped down by like where that breakpoint is, and he had to crawl in to like get into the tent. But it is now standing a little bit.
I like to think it's
Whoopsie.
just fully collapsed too, and he's just got around him like a blanket, just curled up in it.
It's just sad.
So,
It's like sleeping
can I
under
get
a
a
sheet.
perception check from Rhea or
Yes.
Yes. I don't know which one of us has higher perception.
What's your perception?
My perception is only +2.
I have a +3.
I help.
low levels? It's so nice. It's like, what's your
ooh,
perception, Merkestial? +35.
Basically.
Hi.
That is a 22.
Oh.
Okay, so early in the
Pretty good
morning,
roll.
as things kind of come around, you hear a rustle, kind of through some of the bushes around, and you see a snout kind of pop through the bush, and then a face. Goes, terribly sorry. As you see a small arena person, a hedgehog folk, native to the wood normally. As they go, I am terribly sorry.
Is everything
Are you
okay?
interested in buying anything this morning? Interested
Sorry.
What are you selling?
various pies and tarts. I'm going on to Van Zerden, but I saw the smoke.
Oh,
I look over to Emmeline.
That would be a nice breakfast for everyone when they wake up.
are you a money person or do you trade?
Either is good.
Which do you prefer? I have both.
Either is good.
I'll come over.
They kind of pop forward, and you see there's like a bunch of leaves on their spines, their quills on their back now. Kind of this like muddy brown texture. The face is like graying now, kind of like that very old dog kind of vibe of just the grey in the face now.
Yeah.
Yum.
So I've got some boysenberry pies, some gooseberry. I've got some jams. I've got pies are not the freshest. 2 days out, still good. One sec. Oh,
Understood.
as they kind of back through the hedge and they just and they come back around with a little small cart.
I love this.
I'm Rhea. It's nice to meet you.
Emily,
put your hand
a
up.
pleasure.
I've jam on my hands. Best not.
Tell me.
What's your name?
Did Ali ask that?
No. Ali's not awake.
One second, I've got my names here to make sure.
They both introduced themselves, and then the response was, "I have jam on my hands."
Yeah, they kind of went to shake and they're like, "Oh no." I was like, where are my names going?
I love this NPC just pokes through the bush and goes,
I hope
terribly
they follow
sorry.
us everywhere.
I have baked goods.
Yeah, bacon.
They're putting my kids through college.
Fyru.
This is
It
Lord
doesn't
Tavis.
it doesn't come across great outside of the Hedgekin language, but Rue is good.
Ru,
Mhm.
nice to meet you, Ru.
Any fans of blueberries?
Oh, I think I would definitely like a gooseberry. I look at Emily. Do you want to get enough for everybody?
Enough for everyone. And can we also have a selection of the jams you're sending as well? They would be
Are you
probably
more of a jam
a
or
nice
a
way.
preserve kind of woman?
I'm a
How much are they?
marmalades myself.
It's a good choice, good choice.
How much do you sell them for?
Everything goes for 2 copper. Regardless.
Oh, okay.
Hands across, just gets a gold piece out. I'll have a selection of your jams and preserves.
They kind of just look at their little cart. You can have the lot.
No, please, I wouldn't take all of it from you. Just
But a gold is worth more than all of this, and I do not have change.
no, that is alright. Take it.
Would you like the cart? As it's like, it's
Oh, you're
comically
thinking.
small for Emily, like Arena are a small creature.
Yeah. Half elf, like.
Yeah. How about we take the products, we leave the cart so that you can use it in the future?
Yeah,
I don't
we'll
have
leave it with the
change.
cat.
That's okay.
That is alright. Don't worry about the change. Keep
You
it.
could always upgrade the cart.
Exactly. Buy it, upgrade it in Vinzeridan when you get there.
Upgrade it.
Or you could always buy more ingredients.
Give the cart spinning
that.
rims.
Yeah, and again, take everything off one by one and just start stacking them into little jam. Like, it's all arena size, so it's like it's not
It's, like,
good size for
small.
you.
They're
Where-
trial size, like, you know, like when you go
Yeah.
to like a hotel or something, or if you go to a restaurant, they give you the little
Every
like,
time
here's
you
your
wanna say,
individual jam.
Everything
Yeah.
is sticky.
oh.
Fair, understandable.
Where are you based? If you're from
On the roads.
well, traveling to. So, where do you bake?
Make a killing. Bit of clay here and there. Clay is just mud. They don't want to let you know that. They charge money for clay. It's just
Clay
mud
is
and
just
water.
mud.
It's just
So you are a
Conspiracy
traveling
theory.
baker. That is remarkable. I'm
Well, no,
glad I
I-
met you.
I stay up in the I do little trips from Vanzeridan to the Tri-Road Rest.
Oh, that
Right.
sounds so
Right.
Takes me about, well, probably take you about 4 days. Takes me about 2 weeks. But the legs are willing. The cart is good.
I loved him so much.
Can we
Oh my
just
God.
take? Can we just take them with us? I just have like a arena.
And everyone gets
People are
upset
not
because I
property.
want to adopt.
This is not
Everyone
Fat
gets
and
upset
Dead.
because I want to adopt all of the NPCs. God damn it.
Okay.
This is like
I
the
hope
best
that we'll
one
see
yet,
you
though.
again.
It's true. It's true.
I hope that we see you again. Thank you for the pies
If
and
will you
cake.
travel this road, you
Thank
will.
you.
That's the beauty of it.
That's true.
Wonderful.
Oh, I'm about to set up some rabbit traps. Do not fall in them.
Right. Vaguely
I just
threatening.
want. No. I just don't. I was trying to warn you. I didn't want you to accidentally wander across one.
You said
Yeah,
the fox to the hedgehog.
Quite literally.
Oh no.
It's not. It was good intentioned.
That's all right. Well,
Oh, Mark, then with this bird
I
of
do not
eyes.
know how to leave this conversation. You've bought out all my wares. I do not have change.
It's okay.
Goodbye.
It's a
Enjoy
I say
the.
to the little wheelbarrow car, just like just
I think that is one of the most remarkable people I've ever met on the road.
yeah, straight Winnie the Poohing, by the way. Just like shirt, nothing else. Just like shirt.
Hell yeah, Donald Ducking that shit.
If we can find some nice flat stones, we could probably set up a hot stone to warm up the pies.
Right, I will get that ready if you want to set up the traps.
Okay, be right back.
Gets the stones, sets it out.
Let me add off
Sounds
my
like
random
something
NPC
everything.
encounters that I've used Faerun now.
I love them.
Yes, more of that, please.
Yeah, more NPCs like that.
No, just that one.
Yeah, just
that
the
one.
same one everywhere. Just Rue
Yeah, yeah,
is
yeah,
like
every
will
row.
be in the depths of Osiris, and it's just like,
Yeah, I will say,
I've got some pies.
the jams come in little tubs that are about as tall as Wotanforge is wide in a spell tracker. You can find them on wotanforge.com.
That
Bellissimo.
was smooth, Des.
That's so
That
funny.
was
Just for like
so
visualizer. The very standard unit of measurement, the width of this.
fuck's sake.
Yeah,
Is that
everyone's
someone
got
I
one.
see at the table wearing a Wodenforge hoodie as well?
It might
I wonder
just
where
be.
they got that.
No.
Check out Wodenforge.com.
Wotanforge.com/elderscribe. We are affiliated. Go check out their stuff.
Christ on a
Okay,
cracker.
moving on.
Someone might be even more affiliated than we are here. Just
What have you done,
Um,
Jen?
Wait, you've broken the suspension of disbelief. You're telling me Nate's involved with Wotanforge?
no, never, not me.
Absolutely
I said someone.
not.
Why are you naming Nate? Come on now.
Yeah, it's not Nate. What do you mean?
So,
Also,
As-
Rue goes between Tridesword Rest and Vinzeridan.
yeah.
Or
You just work that round. Up and down.
cool.
Remember,
I love how
don't
the
pay
NPCs
for clay.
started.
It's just mod. It really is.
I love how that NPC started the interaction with "Hello, I'm terribly sorry," and ended with "I don't know how to end this conversation. Goodbye."
Okay.
Mm.
So I'm gonna go set out 3 little hair traps.
As you set out your traps, and Emily, you start getting stuff set up for like cooking. They're not lying. They're not fast. About 25 minutes goes by, and they're like still on the horizon. They're
Aww. Aww, poor guy.
Poor little fella.
His
the
legs
car
are
them,
falls
so
over, and they have to pull it
short.
back up and hammer a wheel back on with a little mallet.
Do we see
They
them
need
like
upgrades.
collecting some like mud and stuff along the way? Just,
Oh yeah, it's just like
stockpiling
it's
it?
getting piled into the cart now. It's getting...
I like how you gave us a hedgehog that is specifically not fast.
Yeah.
Blue.
Beautiful.
Okay.
So,
So
Everyone wakes
set
up
out
to the smell of
traps, get
fresh
back.
pies, which is odd.
How did you make this from a rabbit?
Oh, I
Well,
haven't checked the traps yet.
It was a talented effort from the two of us, but we managed to bake the pies.
Out of
Rabbit
what?
and mountain pepper made pie?
Yes,
Okay.
mud is free, so you can build the kiln.
These are mud?
It's very easy.
Mm.
No, the
No,
pies are
hang
not
on.
mud. The kiln was mud.
Where's the
Sorry.
kiln?
Well, we
Looking at
dismantled
No,
it
we-
because we will be moving on.
Good morning.
Mm.
Is that
Good
a
morning.
pie? Where the
Oh,
hell
it's
did you get
several
the
pies.
It's
And
about
then
like
there's some
4
jams and some
pies and like
preserves.
5 little tubs of jam. All about the width of a Wotanforge.com spell tracker.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, so that one's gooseberry. That one's blueberry.
You're just like going off to the different things.
Very nice.
Spectacular.
You said you made these pies.
The gem. Yeah, the gems I had with me.
They're all
Yeah,
like
yeah,
little
right,
personal
though.
dish pies. They're not big.
Where did you even get the jars for the... You know, I don't even...
I already
want to-
had them.
I'm going to
Why are
quickly
they
check my
Fair
bag to
enough.
make sure my vials and stuff isn't missing. No, they're not mine.
No, I already had them.
See, thankfully,
Yeah, I
Leo's vials are about the length of a Wotan.
Fuck's sake, Desmond.
It's okay. Rules of 3. I'm done now. It's okay.
Thank you.
You know, I believe you. I believe you, Ria. You
Aw,
have lots of surprises in that bag.
As you all look, there's a
This is
little
nice
fucking
and
arena just on the horizon, hammering a wheel back onto a cart.
It can't be
poor
them.
Thing. Poor thing. Wheels falling off the cart.
Oh, poor guy.
Oh, speaking of broken things, what did you do to your tent, Aurelian?
Yes, I was
I-
curious about that. How did that happen?
I didn't do anything.
When I go
Some-
check the traps, do you want me to go find a branch that can replace
No,
it?
that's
That would
fine.
be
I've
wonderful,
got it.
yes.
And I will put the pole together and cast mending.
Easily done, fixed.
And
That works too.
the pole will stitch itself back together.
Yeah, I'm not
Sorry.
really sure. I might have
We
to
can
do
go
with,
through setting up a tent properly the next night.
I
Could
know how
just
to
be
set
you
up a tent
made an error.
properly. It's just it must have been the material of the quality of the tent itself.
Perhaps there was a defect
Fair
already in
enough.
the wood. It should be fine now.
It happens.
I'm gonna go check the traps before it gets too late. She like does a big stretch, and she goes.
She just turns into a little fox and hops off.
Okay,
Right,
give me a
pick
survival
up
check for your
Hobbit.
traps.
Okay. Do I have to do each one individually,
No,
or
just one survival check is fine.
okay?
Leo,
not
as like
bad.
Poppet is like put onto your shoulder, like Aurelian's like just watching Poppet, just going. Interesting.
19.
Okay, you find three hairs.
Oh, that's a good day. And she'll come back with like 3 like strung up hairs, and she's like, like very excited. She's like holding them out, like,
Hey, nice one.
Hobbit's a rabbit.
Well
It's
done.
fine. These are hairs. These are big boys.
and she'll just like once she gets back to camp, she'll like just start to get like taking off
She
their
about to
pelts
flip
or
them
anything.
inside out like a bed sheet and just out the skin.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she fucking is. And just like for someone who's just like so like cutesy and perky, you would think that she would be like squeamish around this stuff, but she's just like like having a great time. Just like
Covered in gore.
Does anyone have any string?
Oh yeah, I've got some here.
Oh,
Nice
thanks.
one. Nice one.
Oh, thanks.
and she's gonna like grab like grab some sticks and like put them
up?
together
Yeah.
and then use the string to kind of like dry out the pelts for the rabbits. And you're like, this will be helpful later. Yeah, yourself.
Very nice.
She's just like,
How do you want to cook it? I
Just
don't have a
over the
pot or anything.
Fire, I guess.
Well, we could.
Just on the spit.
I could get a pot quite easily if we want to
Oh.
stew
Okay.
it on the road.
Don't mind.
However you guys want to do it. I'll just prepare it and then you guys can do the cooking part.
Those the herbs or the berries
was
I found,
you.
they're quite spicy. So
Oh, that might go
Just
good
be
with the
aware.
rabbit. Or not the rabbit.
Yeah, it's
I keep messing up. Bria knows what.
based on a native Australian plant that makes berries that are similar in flavor to Szechuan pepper. Mountain pepper. It's
Interesting.
cool as hell. Very tasty.
So,
To like put them in a little bag.
She's like, thank you. I didn't try any. I didn't know if they were poisonous or not.
And I'll minor conjuration
no.
of pot.
so breakfast is served. The pies, artisanal quality, 2 copper apiece, a steel. The jam lids, sticky, but the jam inside, good.
All right.
Maybe we could get some flour next time and then we could also make breads. Like little wraps.
Ooh,
Gold
nice.
flour. I saw a couple of sacks in the cart.
Oh yeah, no, you guys have
Oh,
like a small little like provision kit of like basic like a couple eggs,
Flour, sugar.
flour, sugar, like small little
Oh.
bits of each.
We could make
If we have
the-
sugar.
Okay.
I'm just in, she's just you know like the little like how you can just kind of use like flour, water, and a little bit of sugar to make like the little flatbreads you just stick on and then they poof up just a little bit.
Yeah.
Like nothing like fancy
I mean-
or anything, just like kind of like the little bread wrap
Damper.
things.
Nah, mate, we're camping. We're having damper.
We haven't fucking damper.
Aaron,
I know what
We're the
that is.
non-Australians here. Can you please explain what that is?
Let
It's
me,
fucking
let me,
damper,
Damper's damper.
damper
Yes,
is
mate.
literally just it's flour, water, occasionally butter. But it's flour, salt, and water.
It's
Oh, yeah.
bread.
And
it's
it's
camp
just
bread.
camp bread.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We have
Amazing.
something similar. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just but it's gonna be fresh and warm and nice.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
It'll go great with the stewed rabbit.
Yeah.
So, breaking camp, setting out, your belly is full. Food, not bad for first day of camping.
Ooh,
It's pretty
okay,
good.
spells.
So, back on the road again.
On the road again.
Can I get a perception check as we start the drive-through? It cannot be Rhea who does it though, because she's the one driving. But Rhea, can you give me an animal
did them all
handling
last
check since
campaign,
no
someone
one's
else do it.
proficient with this?
You know, I'll do it. I'll do it then, AJ. You know what? You did do it last
I'm not
campaign.
rolling. I ain't rolling shit.
16, 30, 20.
30, 20. Okay, you can keep on path without losing any time.
That is another good roll. That's a 21, Des.
21.
Oh, high five.
Let me roll a little D100. Okay, so the day progresses as you make your way closer and closer to the edge of this wooded area. It's like there's pathways enough and people coming and going. There's not really many people as you kind of start to deviate from the main road, like the road towards the Tri-Road Rest. Mostly uneventful. You do see at times like small packs of like wild dogs just running across the plains, but overall it's safe. I will say, as you get for the, and stop me if you want to have a conversation because I'm going to do the full day's travel.
Mhm.
No,
Okay.
I'm
As
good.
you make your way to the edge of the woods, Emmeline, you spot there as you kind of are coming through these, like, it's wooded on both sides. You're kind of going through this, like, it's not really a valley, but there's like a little, you're hilled on either side. It's just the way the road goes to the entrance of Savin Woods. You spot what is very clearly like a couple figures up ahead, maybe 4. And they're very much so like blocking the road.
Have they clocked us?
Yeah, they've definitely clocked the wagon. They're kind
All right,
of
everyone.
not so much like readying, like they're readying weapons, but it's not like a base aggression yet. As you kind of begin to get closer, one of them raises a hand. There's this like kind of more burly looking dude, kind of got this like cloth that's covering half his face. He raises a hand and goes, "Oh, stop.
How
Gonna quickly tap Emmeline and give guidance.
Nice.
how may we help you?
Look, let's hope this goes nice and easy. Hands off the reins, dear, for now, just for a second. You're entering the Hidden Rings territory. If you want to pass through the roads into the Savin Woods this way, it's going to be... And this is Des now forgetting. I just have to check. Where the fuck is this?
Would
Be
wait,
5
would
gold a
everybody else
person to get
know what's
through.
going on? Because it's a covered wagon. You
Yeah,
guys-
but
so you
it's like
guys would
it's
just know the
open
way
at the, like it's covered on the top, but they can still
Oh,
see
got
in.
it.
Like it's like
Okay.
hollow
Like the, yeah.
Or,
Apologies,
or a
What's
trail.
Hidden Rings?
a mercenaries guild. You know the Hidden Rings. It was mentioned as Lady Tavis. That's the people you're trying to steal.
Oh, I know.
Okay.
Apologies, we were not aware of the Hidden Rings, or that this part of the woods were owned by anyone.
No, it's new setup. We're maintaining this. We're keeping it's not one of the main patrolled roads, so best to keep safe, isn't it?
Oh. So the kingdom
there's-
hired you guys to protect the roads. That's so nice.
In a way.
There's
We'll
4
make sure to
figures you
pass that
said.
on.
So as you look, there's very much so like kind of. Here, why don't I just show you?
Thank you. Wonder if there's anyone hidden.
And just in case it comes to it, let's just have a quick look.
Is it
Yeah.
safe if we proceed down this road for us?
Yeah, if you pay the toll, it's perfectly safe.
Which one's talking? This one?
Yeah, the big guy with the kind of face half covered.
All right, cool.
How much
Cool,
did you
cool,
say the toll was again?
5 gold a person.
I've got a person.
That seems a little steep.
Dangerous woods.
What
Well,
if
I
we
barely-
don't have 5 gold?
I barely make that in half a year.
Apologies, we are just
Business.
poor travelers coming through. We do
Just
not
turn
have much
around
in
and go
way
the
of
other way.
gold.
Back up the main safe road up to the tri-road rest
No,
on
you
around.
need to.
Or
Hold on,
you could
let
be
me-
kind.
I am making my way over to the Tri-Roads Rest because my grandmother is terribly ill.
You're on the wrong road then from Venzeridon.
The Tri-Roads Rest is north of Enzeridon.
Yeah, but you've
We
clicked
we
off
were
into
going-
the woods, into the Savin Woods now.
So what direction would I be going?
You're going towards Arvagrad. If you, this is like a shortcut
You know-
through up to Arvagrad.
And I do need to visit my grandfather up in Arvagrad as well. We're just coming back from them. I really don't know how much time they have left. I got a message about a month ago, and I'm trying to make my way up there as soon as I can.
Touching. Fortunately, the toll is the toll.
Well, all I have on me right now is 5 gold, but I need supplies for the way back.
Let's hope you've got good inheritance with your grandfather.
It's not very nice.
Not
Is
paid to be
anyone
nice.
sneaking up on us, Des?
What, you're
you
not
want
willing
me
to
perception
just
check?
let us... You're not just willing to let us cut a deal just as one time?
Sure, 4 gold
I need to
a
make my
person.
way back. Well, I need to make my way back anyways, so why not just say I'll give you 3 now and then I'll give you 7 on the way down?
Roll me a persuasion check.
We got 21
Or
Or
perception.
deception,
check
your
something.
choice.
Let me just check.
You don't
something.
notice anyone sneaking up. But everyone's very
That
much
is
so
a
that, like,
good-
you see the two to his right, your left, I have bows and arrows drawn, and there's a figure up on the ridge that has a staff and is very much so, like, kind of rolling the staff in their hand, kind of anticipating tension.
23 on the perception. Not the persuasion.
You know what? Feeling generous. Just this conversation's taking you long. You can give 3 gold this way and 7 on the way back. But the rest of the party,
Thank you.
5 gold a person.
Thank you. Are you hungry? We have a little bit of fox stew that I could share with you, just as thank you for.
Don't take food from strangers. Never know
It's
who's
really
trying to
good.
get something.
It's all locally from here. It was caught this morning. It was stewed this morning. It's got the peppercorns in it.
I'll pass.
Suit
It's
yourself.
open to any of you if you wanted as well.
They'll pass.
Do any of these
Well-
people look familiar to Leo?
Roll me perception.
Well, I'm
Can I
actively
hold-
looking. Could that be
Can I-
investigation instead?
Yeah, sure.
Can I hold an action?
It depends what it is. What are you trying to hold?
Doesn't matter.
If they approach the cart, like if they get to the point where they're like, if there's a 5-foot square between them and us, can I? Sorry, I had the spell pulled up.
If it's a spell,
Thunder Wave?
you hold it for a turn, and if the reaction doesn't go off, you still lose the spell slot.
Okay, got it. I wasn't sure. Yeah, I just kind of wanted to like, if they get close, type of a thing.
Understood.
I just wanted to say thank you for the deal. Even if I'm not able to get up there in time, at least with 2 gold, I'll be able to give them a proper rights and a proper.
At this stage, you see this one kind of is very rested. Takes the arrow back off and puts it in a quiver on the hip, and approaches the cart and puts a hand up towards the thing, and keens an eye in. So 5 of you, that's 23 gold, boss. So 23 gold then.
We
Can I look? Because like I'm sitting in front. Can I look back to make eye contact with somebody for what the fuck to do?
Ali is gripping the glaive, like as it's laying down in the wagon. She's just holding it tight. Meets her eyes with you.
I don't have
We
my
paying,
stuff. Is it
or-
okay if I go back in there real quick?
Sure, but do it slow.
Oh, okay. And she like, because like she's got to like actually crawl back in.
This is not gonna
Emily
be like.
just moved to the front. Just the
She's gonna like kneel down so that like no one can see her. And she's like where you would be like rifling through a bag type of thing. And she's going to be like,
What are we doing?
I don't like
Uh,
bullies. I don't like a shakedown.
Let's go.
Neither do I. Does it look like? Oh, they're preparing. They're
Yeah,
preparing for
everyone
anything.
there. The mage is kind of fiddling with the
They're all
stuff. The other
waiting.
one still has an arrow ready for the second side of aggression.
but the one who
Alright.
doesn't have an arrow ready anymore is very close and definitely within stabbing range.
Yeah, but he is on edge.
Yeah,
so
she is.
You will not be able to get a surprise round off easily.
That's fair.
Yeah, but we can potentially catch them slightly off guard if we do something. All right, if no one else is doing anything,
Emily, are you
Ali-
at the front? Are you doing anything?
Emmeline's just at the front watching, but sort of half. Would Emily be able to hear the whispers going on in the back?
Give me a perception check.
That would be 12.
12. I'd say the one up on the ridge, as you kind of look up towards that, you can see this woman's kind of looking down, and you're keen at listening into conversations pretty well. They're what you think is they're reciting details of you all, and whether they're saying it to someone who you can't see or someone far away, you're not sure.
They have our details. Just whispers back to the group.
You're at the front of the
They're
wagon. I'm just
passing
going
it
to
on.
quickly here if you can you just give me like a general stealth-ish roll just to see how quiet you can be? Because someone's
Yep.
up that
Jason.
wagon.
yep.
Cool. Stealth, that is a dirty 20.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're whispering it to us.
Yes. Like
Cool.
leaning back
As
in,
Ellie hears that,
back.
she is going to explode out of her seat and thrust her glaive
Okay. Can I have
straight
initiative
at
from
the
everyone?
person.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Oh god, I wanted to do something while Ellie moved.
So, let's get this.
Oh, natural
What?
20 again.
Nice.
Hey guys, you know how I said Ellie exploded out of her seat? She didn't explode out of her seat with a 2.
Oh,
So
That
that's
is
gonna be
kinda
it. God damn it!
rough.
Why did I roll better there? Hang on, it was a
not great.
Good initiative.
Emily
well,
will
from a few of
definitely
us, at
explode
least.
out.
Yeah. Emmeline, Aurelian, and Leah all bursting out.
Oh, hi there. I'm here.
So, in descending initiative, if we have everyone here, Leo, Aurelian up first, then Emmeline, then the mage. So, first up in initiative, Leo.
Jesus, yeah, it is. Seeing Ellie's hand tighten over the glaive and her legs start to tense and jump out. Oh, well, I guess it's time then. I will use my bonus action to give myself a fly speed, and I will burst out of the back of the wagon and fly close to this ridge. Is that how do I
Like
measure
a
things?
blonde Superman.
Yeah.
You.
Yep. Fly out. I'm about 20 feet up. And Leo's going to hold his wand out. It's going to look like it catches on fire. And then the fire is going to coalesce back into the wand. And 3 bursts of fire are going to blast out against the archer up here. And I'm going to cast Scorching Ray.
Nice.
As you do that, you see
Drop
the
this.
mage up on the ridge just clicks the staff into the ground and will counterspell it.
Oh, that's rude. I just learned that spell. Oh, that's unprofessional. But
Yeah,
I do
but
like
Leo, that
spell.
also causes a bit of concern. Counterspell's a equivalent to what you can cast is a high enough level spell.
Yep.
Anything
I saw
else?
it. No, that's me.
I'll say all the casters also clock that.
She's scary.
At least third.
Mm-hmm.
So,
It's at least level 5.
Aurelian.
They all might be scary.
But now you have spell
she's scary.
slots are free.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
The big tanky guy also counterspells.
Aurelian is going to, let's see. He's going to like take his hands and just like burst it forward, and he's going to cast Silent Image. But the way that it looks like the wagon extends out and covers and encompasses the 2 archers or the people who are in front of us, obscuring them from view from the wizard up top.
These 2.
Okay.
That's cool.
Just do it quick. Any movement?
I wanted to cast that while not in view of the caster.
Uh-huh.
And you're in a covered wagon,
Yeah, I
so
am in a covered wagon, so it's just easy enough to just like go up against the wall and just go poof, and then send that forward.
Yeah.
Well, I certainly hope you definitely get a next time to try that. Looks like a very good spell, Leo.
I've just learned it. It's brand new.
Well, try one more time, why don't you? Bardic
Alright.
Inspiration.
Oh, cool. What's that, D6?
D6, yep.
Boy.
Nice.
That is turn.
That's turn, okay.
Come on, Emmeline.
Emmeline.
sizing them up, does it look like does it look like they have any magical equipment on them, or does it look like they're just very basic, just archers, or like anything stand out about them in particular?
The archer guy that came up looks pretty basic. The others are further away than you'd have to get a better close-up look. It's like the main guy with the face covering is he's got a significant looking gnarly mace, but you're not sure if it's just seen a lot of use or is enchanted, and you can't get a good look on the mage on the ridge.
Okay. In that case, bonus action from Emmeline casts Hex on the archer in front, and sort of leaping off of the carriage just into an attack against it.
Okay, roll to hit.
I will do my best. 24 to hit.
Oh,
Beautiful.
24 hits. Roll damage.
There is my damage dice. Thank you. Sorry, math. 15 damage.
15 damage. He goes down to one knee. He looks awfully hurt.
Mhm.
Remember, just move a bit further over this way.
Nice.
That would be my turn, Des. And nothing more I
Okay.
can do.
That is your turn. I gotta read a spell description here.
There's a lot of measuring happening.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Leave me alone.
That I was going to say
Fireball.
that's Jen measuring.
Yeah, that's me.
Circle.
Don't worry about it.
So power word kill is you utter a word, and if there's less than 100 hit points, Des.
Oh, you're funny.
Detonate corpse.
So,
It's a pretty simple spell, Des.
range 120 foot radius sphere. Spreads around corpse.
Oh no.
You are not casting solitary fireball.
No, I know what's happening.
Do you?
cloud kill.
I think so.
Yeah, it's
I reckon-
gonna be
I
a
reckon it's
cloud
gonna
kill,
be
and she's gonna
darkness.
even sacrifice one of her own. So everyone in that wagon, as they're gonna cast cloud kill, can I get? I believe it's a con saving throw.
What is cloud kill?
Isn't that
it's a
like-
5th level spell?
Yeah.
Okay.
And as she casts this, the other guy shouts, "You sure you don't want to just pay that fine?" So can everyone roll me a con saving throw?
Okay.
No. Oh shit.
18.
Ooh.
Okay.
Thank you,
15.
dice.
18.
18,
23.
23, okay. Emmeline?
15.
15.
I completely forgot. I have resilient as a feat.
What's that do?
So I have,
Resilient con.
so it's +1 to my con score, but it also gives me proficiency in the save.
Yeah, nice,
oh,
nice.
nice.
It's a very good feat.
I'm playing a caster. I don't want to die.
Okay.
Might not have a choice.
Okay. Let me just double check her save. I think everyone's saved, or should be close to saving. I do need to double check.
It's okay.
It's been a minute. DC 16. So, Emily,
Okay.
for everybody, that is 30 points of poison damage, half if you succeed.
And what was the
I'm
DC,
down.
sorry?
16.
Oh, wait, half. Okay, no, right.
So 15 poison.
I have
And
9 temporary HP
Can I
on
get
here
a
for some
concentration
reason.
check on the silent image?
That would have been from your last. That would have been from the last fight
Got it.
when I did my Tempest peeping.
Thank you.
Wait, what did you say?
Yeah, I go down. I rolled a 15. 30. That's me.
Yeah.
Can I get a
Con save
concentration
on
check on your
silent
silent
image.
image?
Oh. Is it concentration?
Yeah.
It is. Nice.
Oh.
This
So
one
just con
dies, though.
save?
She just kills one of her own.
Yep.
The natural 20, 25.
Natural 20, 25. Okay.
Cool.
So it stays up. I deleted it by mistake. There we are. Back up. So Emmeline goes down. This next one up. Let's see, Emmeline's outside of it. Looks.
Emmeline has all of her potions.
Emmeline has all your
Which one went
potions.
down?
Emmeline went
Oh,
down.
The
we
one
talked
closest
about,
between
Ali
Emily
So
and
having
this
one.
one is going to move up 20 feet and grab Emmeline's body and pull out a dagger and go, how about we pay that toll now? And holds the dagger to Emmeline, holding an action.
Des,
Yes.
the cloud kill stays up, correct?
Yeah, and the cloud kill was up to Emmeline.
Have they walked
No.
walked into it or no?
The 20-foot
Cool.
radius,
Yeah.
so it's here. So they're able to grab Emmeline on the edge.
Alright. Cool.
The next one, the one that seems to be leading it, it kind of lets out a chuckle and goes, "You can still walk away with your lives." And we'll walk out of the silent image and look up at Leo. You know
The
what?
fee was 5 per, right?
5 per, yeah.
Wait, he knows it's a silent image?
He saw you cast it.
I know he saw me cast it, but...
He also saw it move through him, so he assumes he can move through it.
Oh, no, the wagon... It's like the covered bit of the wagon that extended out, so it's on top of him.
Oh, then he'll just walk up and around then.
Okay, that's fine.
And he'll look up at Lee and go, I could swear I've seen you. It might have just been... Is your name Leo?
No.
So you don't have a sister named Maddie? A twin, so to speak.
Float down. Wait, are you still in initiative?
Yeah, we're still in initiative. But you can respond.
Why do you know my sister?
Pay the toll. She'd hate to see you dead. And he's going to pull out this large, heavy crossbow and just into his hands.
Cool.
And he's going to hold an action, because why not? Rhea, you see, I've double checked Cloud Kill. I think if you end your turn, I just have to double check the spelling on it.
And this combat has been brought to you by Wooten Forge.
God damn it, Jake.
Maker of fine artisan,
I
Enters the
swear to
spell area
God.
for the first time
locally
on a
sourced
turn,
Australian woods.
or starts its turn. The creature must make a con saving throw.
Yeah, it starts the turn.
So it starts the turn. So if my
God
understanding
damn
is
it.
correct, when you cast it, you take damage, and you start your turn, you take damage. So I can have another con
So I
save.
make a con. Yep. 14, 30, 20.
30, 20, that's going to be half. No, that's good. 23 halved.
11?
Yeah,
12?
11.
Yeah.
At this point, they will drop
Okay.
concentration after the damage goes through, just to let you be damaged. One more person.
Cool. We're just gonna be like, fine, this is not worth it.
Oh, also your horses are dead.
Yep.
You suck. Anyways. I said, fine, this is not worth it, and I will grab out my bag. And I will just toss it at the person who's closest.
You toss the gold? Do you toss the exact
Yeah.
amount, or you just toss your bag?
Oh, she just tosses her bag.
I assume you have a coin
Which is
purse
like
or something.
yeah, it's a coin purse, yeah.
Okay.
So, which is gonna have it's just like because they gave us a bag for the
Yeah.
3 flat or whatever. Yeah, so it's got like the 30 gold minus the 1 gold, or so it's got like 28, 29 gold in there.
So, I'm going to open this up to let it exit initiative order. Is anyone going to try and be hostile to these guys?
Sorry, could you repeat that one more time?
Is anyone else planning any
internet went-
hostile actions as of now, or will we exit initiative?
If they let us pick Emmeline up, then
They will.
Allie won't be hostile. Cool.
So, as they take...
Poppet will hop over, and there's a little opal locket on Poppet's collar, and you'll see that Leo wears the same collar, the same necklace, and the same gem. And I'll put the little spider against the opal locket. I'm just waking her up.
No, it's
and I'll
okay.
tap
There's
the
the guy with the
spider.
crossbow just is like, has it pretty much trained on you.
And I'm floating down as I'm doing this. I will tap the spider with my wand. The magic will spark from the spider and get sucked into the opal, and it comes out of Poppet's collar. And I'll cast Cure Wounds at first level on Emmeline.
Okay. So,
Emmeline, you're up with 6 hit points.
Alright.
Alright.
Is there still the dagger to my throat?
yeah, there's a dagger to your throat.
It'd be kind of you to move the dagger slightly. Starting
Alright,
to reach.
You've made
I
your
paid
points.
them, Emma.
It's all right. As the guy pulls his mask down, he's got like this gnarled kind of like scar down his chin, kind of going from most of his cheek down there. It looks like a burn. And he looks at Leo and goes, I knew you were all traveling with family. We would have been a bit nicer. But we get paid. Move on.
We're moving on.
You can, well, I'd be inclined to be more aggressive, but you can thank your friend Leo. His sister has a no-hit order on him if he passes through.
Would have been nice to know that earlier. I guess we are where we are.
We lose one, you had a scare.
Fair deal.
We were just packing up supplies from the cart.
Yeah, doing a quick grab of what you can. Get
Where is
going.
she?
Yep.
She's with us. She works with us.
Where is she?
I'll pass on a message. What do you want me to say to her?
Nothing for your ears.
Go on, kids, get
I'll go
going.
get my stuff.
As one of the guys
I,
is
like-
counting what was in Ria's coin purse. The mage is still just up on the ridge, kind of like, and Ali, as you get closer, that is like a fully trained ring mage up there on that ridge.
Yep. Allie is looking up and taking in every single detail of this person.
Looks to be
Um,
perhaps half elven, brunette, medium length hair.
any recognition at all or not?
There's like a look down. The entire time she's still just like muttering descriptions of each of you. Just like details getting more and more. So
I'm packing things up, but like I shove a tent into Aurelian's hands, and then I'm grabbing things and like shoving them on people for them to like grab as well.
Yeah.
Allie's got the heavy shit.
Just
Once
looking
we're-
towards the one doing the talking. Well played.
sorry for the fright.
We'll need the receipt.
You're funny.
Emily,
Well,
is this
Leo.
going to be a problem?
This will be fine.
All right. Guess I'm walking.
So as you
Judging
make
by
your-
the accent of the person, the mage, where do I think they're from?
Bellerin, easily.
Cool. Thank you.
So as you all begin making your way northeastern on the road, they fade into the background. Once they get the stuff off you, they kind of head up onto the ridge, most of them, and make their way. They're not dilly-dallying any longer.
Hate bullies.
So, Leo, what can you tell us about these hidden rings? You seem to be well acquainted.
I am not at all. But it turns out my sister is. With enough sway that we escaped with our lives.
Did you know
Insight
that
check.
before this, or
Yeah. Is Leo telling the truth when he says that?
Roll insight.
It's 18.
Leo is being forthright and honest. Leo is as stunned as the rest of you. You can
Right, though.
see kind of him looking off. Like as he's having conversations, he's kind of just having a conversation, but his mind is elsewhere.
he's
I'm gonna
spaced a
grab his
bit?
hand.
Yep.
No,
And
he's
I, like, pull him
thinking
back in.
somewhat. He's thinking about other stuff.
Yep.
Yeah.
And if that's obvious to see, Rio's gonna
Oh,
go over
yeah.
and like grab his hand and like pull him in. It's like, come on.
I'm all right.
You're not.
It's okay. It's alright not to be.
No, I'm not. It's not that. It's,
No, but you're doing that far away thinking thing where you're like 18 steps ahead when you're gonna trip over a stick.
Okay.
You don't have to be okay. It's okay. Were you searching for your sister the whole time?
No. She's her own person, and she's on her own path. But
Do you get along?
oh yes, it's going to complicate our job.
What's she like?
Right.
She's a lot like you. She's
I'm not in charge of mercenaries.
No, it's well, it's going to make things very difficult if she's in charge of the mercenaries, but she's magically inclined like I am, to an extent. She's a bit more outgoing. School didn't take well to her, but she's fun. She's very clever, very fast to the word. And I'll hover for a little bit and land back down. And she's like me. We're twins.
Another elemental born.
Yeah. But I miss her.
I don't know if I should say, well, hopefully we get to see her or not.
I hope so. It's going to complicate things. It's going to complicate things a lot. If we get into another circumstance like that, and she's there.
It's alright.
Well,
got
at
this.
least we know they won't kill.
They won't kill
Yes.
me.
Well,
Okay,
true,
yeah.
that is true. In the future, though, let's pay.
Yeah.
I just threw my coin first
Who
at them.
moved first there?
What do you mean? We did.
They were being aggressive from the start.
They were.
They were
but
ready.
They
no
were
matter
were
what.
extorting us for money. That
And we
aggressive
were
goes
about-
with the nature of it. But I
And
think
we
what
were
Aurelian
about
was
to pay.
asking. I think what Aurelian asked was which one of us moved first.
Oh, I'm not sure.
Can't remember. It all happened so quickly.
Hard to tell.
I was at the front. I did not see much beyond hearing commotion, and then it started. So I cannot comment on that.
Alright. Well, let's keep going. And Ali will put a hand on Emmeline, just give you a little bit more hit points. You get 3 hit points.
I
Keep
could
going.
definitely use a rest.
Let us move a bit further first.
Let's.
I think so.
you pick up the pace, moving faster than you would like to, sustaining that level. And Leo, you look back at your compatriots and it spooks you a little bit. So like, you've studied spells, and that's Cloud Killers. That's fucked. That is a big spell to drop on someone with zero.
That's ruthless.
It makes you worry how high of a level that caster can do.
Oh,
but
yeah. I'm already doing the math.
yeah, it's a lot more years of study than you have. But as you spend a bit of time getting as far away as you can, finishing the day's travel at a faster speed, Rhea doing the same thing again, spending an hour towards that end, finding a place to camp down for the night, somewhere secluded. It's much easier. You find somewhere by a small stream with a bridge over it, kind of off to the outsides of that, where it's very much so kind of closed in. It feels safe. It doesn't look well trodden. As you begin to lick your wounds and worry how big of a threat the hidden rings actually are. That's where we're going to end today's session.
Sake.
Thanks for hanging out.
Keep going, Des.
We got some Leo lore.
You got some Leo lore, and you got a
Is
first.
my sister brainwashed, guys?
And we got our asses kicked.
Or is she doing the brainwashing?
Look, you got your first introduction to
six we got.
the first official boss of the campaign, one Horkus Ulnech, the leader of the Hidden Rings.
Ooh.
On Hawkus Tour. Got it.
On Hakatua. So, speaking of
The
Hakatua,
fucking
check out wotenforge.com. Spit on that wood. Doesn't need any varnish.
Fuck's
The
sake.
only healthcare you need on this is a bit of Hakatua. We'll see you next week. If it's within
Please
your means
don't.
to subscribe to the channel, that would mean a lot to us. If not, dropping a follow always helps us a lot. Who knows? Maybe we'll see Nate's Morning Wood next Saturday. We'll see you next time, guys. Bye.
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 Like,